It's not ant bites. I didn't get ant bites.
No?
Like, you know, how many ant bites can you get before you die, though?
That's a good number.
That's a good number or good question?
That's a good question. That's a good number.
So what is a good number then?
I don't know. Because they do tell you, like, how many
I know there's got to be a certain amount.
How many bananas you can eat before you die. So this
really?
Push that
Wait,
limit.
what?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's anything you eat, though, can
It's
kill
like
you,
40
though.
bananas.
Like, consecutively?
Yeah. Because you'll die from the potassium overdose.
Really?
Yeah. So I wonder how many ant bites it'll take.
Because the poison's got
100 of like a
ants?
certain.
I think
Who said that?
I think bees.
100 of like a specific kind.
I think bees. I think it's like 100.
I stepped in. So you know some wasps live underground, right?
Yeah, hornets, mud daubers.
Is that what they are?
Mm-hmm.
So I stepped in a hive, I guess, one time. I got stung couple hundred times, all up my leg, and then my dad took some motor oil and poured it down the hole.
Motor oil.
Yeah. That's what he had.
I know a lot of people dump like gas and light it on fire, or they'll dump melted metal, and then they'll pull it out so they can make like a sculpture out of it.
Those are the pretty freaking cool like YouTube videos.
Yeah, but if you really think about it, it's like burnt and melted like
You're
a bunch
killing
of
them
ants.
horribly, but they make these amazing designs and they sell them on Etsy.
Oh, they do that? They actually sell them?
Yeah, look up ant.
Like it's like an ant farm.
Like ant colony sculpture.
Aluminum. Yeah, some look really
They look like
cool.
Christmas trees.
I didn't know it take them like 2 weeks to dig them out because they'll get like so big. I'm like, damn, you literally just killed every single ant
you
in
took
this whole
out
area.
Yeah, you took out like a whole like bloodline.
Yeah, but that's still cool though.
Yeah, but I wonder how many. Okay, so I guess fire ants. I wonder how many fire ants you could take before you actually have to go to the hospital.
You know, there are people who are allergic to ant bites.
Well, yeah. Well, that makes sense.
That sucks. Because it's like if ants were like, even if ants were like dog size, they would take over the planet. You know that?
If ants were dog sized, I thought they could take over the planet now if they really knew how.
Well, I'm just saying they're so small. But there's I think there's like
bullshit. There's bullet ants are like.
I think they said there's
Joker's about that big.
For humans to ant ratio. I think there's 100 million ants per human.
100 million ants per human.
Yeah.
Oh, we'd lose.
That's what I'm
We'd
saying.
lose that battle 9 times out of 10.
Just imagine if they were the size of a dog.
Like a small dog.
Yeah.
Would they still follow each other? You think?
Yeah.
That'd be horrifying because they're
like an army.
Remember, they still have the same strength too because ants are extremely
That's what I'm saying,
strong.
but, like,
they will rip you
Yeah,
apart.
they could lift like triple their weight or something like that.
Way more than
That's
that.
like a lot.
Way more than that. Yeah.
Did you guys see that video of that guy that put like this ant? You know how ants communicate, right? So if one finds food, they go back, get help to drag it back. Somebody put a piece of bread down, and the ant came up and like was sniffing it out, and then he left, and he was like, "Nobody will ever trust that ant again." He picked it up and put a rock, and all the ants came back. They all sniffed it and hauled ass.
Damn, Jimmy's a motherfucking liar.
Yeah, he put down a piece of bread. Ants like surrounded it, checked it out, and then left. And he brought other ants back, but he put a rock there instead. Now the ants are like, "What the fuck did you bring us over here for?"
That's really funny, but cruel.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. Like they're probably gonna like cast him out now.
They probably killed him actually.
Yeah, they probably broke his arms off and shit. You know, it's weird. They kind of like execute
They do.
each other.
Those are good videos to watch on YouTube.
I thought that was just a queen ant.
They'll kill the queen ant too if she ain't doing her job.
It was.
No, they do it to each other.
I know like different colored ants, which is kind of messed up, but
Yeah.
the black ones.
You know what's weird? They make the black ones. They make
that's you.
Yeah.
they make the black ones like the innocent ants in the animal kingdom because they're sugar ants, so they just find food, so they don't really bite or nothing like that.
Sugar ants were like little tiny red ones.
No, those are fire ants. But sugar ants are like they just go in the house just to get out of the weather, or they eat like sugar, like candy and stuff. You like candy laying around, they'll find their way in your house. They probably go in your. They're probably scared of your house, ain't they?
No.
Why you got sugar everywhere?
No.
Booger sugar, cocaine.
No, but he says hard R and they all haul ass.
Oh yeah, they're probably afraid of you. Like there's a lot of white here.
Typical.
white garments.
They got like deer heads and all. It looks like the house from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What meat hanging in there?
Do you have animal heads in your house?
No.
No?
I don't.
Okay. Would you though?
I would, yeah.
Do you own your house?
No. I live with my grandmother.
So technically you do.
I got my own half.
I mean, she owns the place, right?
Yeah, she owns the place.
Okay. Is your grandmother like? Is she a young grandmother or a really old grandmother?
She ain't old.
Where's she on the spectrum?
She
in
works.
her 70s?
I think. I don't know.
You don't know what your grandma is?
No, I don't know how old she is. I don't ask them questions because it's rude to ask a female
That's like what you do when you're a kid.
Especially
Okay.
if you're on the wheel.
Yeah.
I ain't on no wheel.
Does she have anything
Have
House.
to
anything?
give you on the wheel?
I don't know. I didn't ask that question either.
All right. How many grandkids are there?
Me and my 2 sisters, and then my daughter.
That's a great grandkid.
But still,
Okay, but she wouldn't leave it to her. She
no.
would leave it to you.
I tried
two
asking, but
sisters.
she sits there and avoids that question.
So
So,
how is
That's
her
because it
relationship?
ain't going to you.
How is her relationship with your 2 sisters?
my youngest is a special one for her.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Okay.
It'll probably go to your parents, to be honest.
No. My parents own their house.
Yeah, but then they'll give it to them, and then they'll give it to you guys.
I ain't worried about that. I don't like
How old are your parents, at least?
My dad's 50, and I think my mom's 49. I know they're a year apart.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly. I just know rough. My dad's looks like Santa Claus, so.
You look like Santa Claus, nigga.
I ain't got no gray in my beard.
But I mean, like, you look like Santa Claus if he's like was in his 30s. Or,
Oh.
I still think the Shrek one was the best one.
that was the worst.
The resemblance.
Hilarious,
Yes.
but the worst.
It's all right, Nathan.
It's okay. It's understandable.
You didn't see that movie where Mel Gibson played Santa Claus?
What? When was that?
It was called Fat Man. It was like an action version. So he was like retired or whatever, right? And you know the whole spiel with Santa Claus. I'm going to send you coal if you're a bad fucking kid. So this bad fucking rich kid gets coal from Santa and then hires a hitman to go kill Santa. And then Santa's like a badass. And, you know, he's
Well, of course.
because it's Mel Gibson. And he like fights everybody and tries to fucking kill him and shit.
Here's a fun fact. You know Santa was actually originated from the Coca-Cola brand?
Get out of here.
That's where Santa's idea, the idea
Like
of Santa
that
Claus,
version of Santa
the
Claus?
idea of Santa Claus came from Coca-Cola.
Get the fuck out.
You never seen the old man on the Coca-Cola cans?
Yeah,
that
So
that
you're
was
telling me
their
Santa's not
original.
real?
I didn't say that. I just said he used to work for Coca-Cola.
Oh.
Anyways, so
Yeah,
I
I really heard about that. Nobody ever told
the
me.
idea of him came from Coca-Cola. They used that logo way back when they first started, and then they changed it to the polar bear because it turned into the whole Santa Claus thing, you know, like what everybody believes in now. So they changed it to the polar bear.
That's fascinating because I know the lore stuff from like Krampus and all this other stuff, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, the idea of him, like
Coca-Cola.
the character, like the look and everything, was
Yeah.
from Coca-Cola.
Get out of here. That's crazy.
It's crazy as hell.
So what the fuck do kids wish for before soda? Who do they pray to?
Sprite?
Saint Nick.
Jesus?
Probably.
Jesus. Saint Nick. One of them.
I don't know.
They're just hoping they didn't have to go chop down trees the next day.
That's true. Or
That was probably like, I hope I don't have to work no
or die
more.
from tuberculosis.
Yeah, one of the two.
Smallpox. I'm so glad I live in today's age.
I still think it'd be cool to visit, like 1800s at least for like a day or something.
For your ass.
Why? You could go live on like Africa or something like that. You'd be perfectly fine.
That is true. We can't go there.
Yeah, I'd get attacked. I'd get
No, you
eaten.
would not.
I would get eaten.
But what?
Cannibals?
You think the whole continent of Africa is just fucking desert?
At that time,
No, it wasn't.
by cannibals
Are you serious right now?
in Africa, yeah, 1800s,
No.
I'd get killed.
No.
Or by a lion or something would get me.
I mean, you would die now by a lion, but in the 1800s, no, man. Africa is just as civilized as it is here. Just Africa.
Well, yeah, probably.
Africa.
So why now would he die from a?
Yeah, why? What's a lion got against me?
So back then, like they wouldn't have done that.
No, I'm saying because that there are
A lion had like a change of heart.
No, it's,
Lionheart.
it's so big. There's still the same areas that were the desert back then are still the desert. So I'm saying there are incorporated areas and then there are unincorporated areas. So it depends on where you go. You know what I'm
It would have
saying?
been more likely back then because it would have been less.
But I guess if it's like more like buildings and stuff now, it kind of isolates the animals to be in smaller
Yeah, to be
places. So if you go
somewhere
to the smaller places, there's more lions in one spot.
They would hate you too because you look like a South African poacher. You're
Actually,
Blood
no.
Diamond?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
If only you had that accent.
I don't steal tusk for no reason.
Well, you are a big tusk.
Big tusk.
How'd you get those?
Yeah, they
tusks?
probably would kill me, to be honest. What's your nickname? I don't want to tell you that.
Ooh. How'd you get
It
those
was
tusks?
for a show, and
I know we've been talking, but you got to introduce your guest, man.
oh, well, this is my brother, Tyler. He also does music. If you guys want to check that out, if you want to go and shout yourself out, you can.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good.
What's your rap name?
TJ Money.
TJ Money.
Yeah.
He said no.
No, it's not. You
Not
changed
anymore,
it.
but that
Well,
was
you
my rap
switched.
name.
Well, you switched it though.
Yeah, it
Was
was
it- what
very
was it?
recent.
What is it now?
Tyla Tyme.
Tyla Tyme.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool.
It's okay. You can laugh. You guys are all allowed to laugh if you want.
Hey, Tyler Tyme, it's like
I'm trying to hold it in.
I know. You're all right. Sorry.
trying not to say anything.
It's all right.
Damn, that don't bother you at all.
All right.
No, he likes
His
it.
dad does it to him.
Oh,
No, he likes it. His dad's Dan Schneider.
Dad That's so terrible.
It's all right.
I got dirt on my hands.
His leg is powder.
Yeah, I know.
Did you run the broom today?
No.
No.
I sat in the loader. And forward.
Did you do anything?
Oh, you had it to where they couldn't track you.
Yep. Sat there and watched the grader just build curb heads.
What language?
They had
You're running it for the.
He's on the great crew now.
You're on the gray crew for who? I mean, don't tell me who, but I'm saying like where.
I was out in Orange City today. 2 hours from the house.
Hang on a
Orange
second.
City by.
Maui,
there by
it
you.
is recording the audio, right? You looked at the USB audio? Okay.
Imagine it wasn't.
I've done that before.
I know you told me you did a whole show and it was like a really good show and you didn't even record none of it.
Just one.
It was his own show, luckily. It wasn't like somebody paying for it. It was like him.
Yeah, thank God.
Thought it would been bad. You probably would have been like, oh, fuck.
Because normally I hit the other record button, but I just haven't needed to because it does it. But that one fucking time, because I was sitting here, someone else.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, that makes sense.
He didn't know. So
Yeah. I think you did tell me it was because you're in here. That's why. If he's back there, he can't be a part of it.
So, you remember how we had like irrational fears a couple episodes
Okay.
ago?
It was actually last episode, but
That was last episode.
it might have been the episode before
Yeah.
that.
But
What?
so you ever get
This reminds me of what we were talking about at work.
you ever get into like these weird like YouTube or Facebook like rabbit holes where like you
Well,
watch
yeah,
one
yeah.
video,
It just
and then
keeps
swipe
going.
You
Yeah.
swipe and then
Just
like
keeps
another
going.
one like
Yeah.
that happens. So you know what I've have a new obsession with is the Asian or Japanese, whatever Asian culture, the work training disaster videos. The animated
Like
ones.
cartoons?
Yes, you ever see those?
I keep seeing those now. They cut their fingers
Yes,
off
yes,
and yeah,
those
industrial
are the
workers.
Best. Those are the best. But the ones even
I
better
don't know nothing about
are
that.
the ones from the 90s, American ones that are acted out, like with actual actors,
Okay.
because it's so over the top. Like,
Have you ever watched the actual videos of people getting hurt in factories?
I mean, I remember Rotten.com, and
What is that?
oh, you guys are so young. If you're watching this show and you remember Rotten.com, please make sure you say, "Oh, I remember."
It was before Backpage.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
So what's
I
the
have no
website?
idea.
What's the website you guys look at now?
I think
Like,
a lot of them are kind of like
Murder
shut down now.
it was Best Gore, I think, was out there, but maybe that's gone. But
For real murders?
like murder,
Yeah, there's videos.
Like
you-
real
dead
murder?
yeah, like
bodies,
people getting
Probably just
electrocuted.
somehow to get onto the
people getting run over by cars, just
like
like
the black-
accidents, you getting shot.
black web would be the
Dark
only
web.
way.
Nah,
It's
it
It's
takes a
not
lot to
illegal.
get into the dark
It's not
web.
illegal.
What do you
to
mean?
post
it's
that
not
shit.
illegal?
Well, I didn't say it was illegal. But
I guess it would be illegal
they
for the
monitor
people
it.
doing it on the video if they didn't
Yeah,
have
if it's
masks.
a murder,
You have to get caught.
But their faces are blurred out. Like the cartel, they post all their murders.
I just thought it was funny, the videos. I mean, it's not funny, you know, RIP to that man, but they tried to cut this dude's head off, and the blade was too dull, and it wasn't even cutting him
He
at
was
all.
sawing it,
And it
right?
wasn't doing nothing to his neck, so he just shot him in the neck because
Oh,
it wasn't
no.
working, yeah.
I saw a cartel video when I was younger, and yeah, they literally sawed this dude's head off like
Yeah, that was like a famous one,
with a
though.
knife because
Yeah.
it was just a knife. So like they're like, well, how do you want to talk about it?
They took him a minute to do it. They
Yeah.
had
I
to-
can't watch that stuff.
And then like
I just can't watch it.
I don't know, as a human, I don't see how you can be like
Just
"Yeah,
stand there and do
I'm
that.
gonna do this, and go home after that, play with your kids.
Yeah, I'm just going to go cut
see
this
that.
dude's head off and then move on with my day.
Yeah,
It's wild.
No.
I think I could do that. Not on purpose.
no, but yeah, those videos I have. Those are like my new like obsession because you think like how stupid are people? Because you guys work with
Oh, yeah, no,
very-
if there's a warning sign, it's because it's happened.
yeah, you guys work with very dangerous equipment. So have you ever seen any accidents?
Like on the job site
Yeah.
in our own eyes.
Yeah,
I think the only accident I was
or
ever...
heard of anything?
The only accident I was
witness,
close
not
to...
witness, but watch videos.
Brad's foot got ran over by skid steer.
Well, no, it didn't. It didn't get ran over. The dude slammed his bucket down on my foot. That was his fault. He was like playing around, being an idiot.
Yeah.
I should have whooped his ass, to be
It's
honest.
an accident.
Or I should have pretended like my foot was broken and sued him.
So no one got run over by a paver or anything like that, or
I've heard stuff like
They
that.
have,
But the only thing I've ever actually know happened at our job, and some dude had to be airlifted, was a job I think me and him were on. And some dude was cutting with a hacksaw, and it cut through his leg or over his leg or something like that. And a helicopter had to come get him because he's like bleeding
No, it
everywhere.
went into his chest. That was at Waterloo.
No. That was that the kid that went to his chest?
Yeah, I know exactly which one y'all are talking about.
It flipped back and it cut all the way to his
what
heart.
flipped back?
A chop
Hacksaw. Oh yeah,
Hacksaw?
chop saw.
like a
What
chop
is
saw.
what? Describe what that is.
It's like-
please.
You always see
saw
there's like
with them.
orange. They're always cutting through concrete with them. They have like carbon fiber blades on them, the big carbon
It's
fiber
got a
blades,
two-stroke motor on it, and it's
or a diamond blade.
Okay,
They usually use them to cut through like a
rebar.
asphalt, concrete, rebar,
but how
pipe.
big is it?
You have to hold it with two hands, like a chainsaw.
Okay.
It's just got a different blade on it.
So he was holding it.
He was cutting something, and I guess it popped back and
It
caught his chest.
Oh.
Because it kept getting pinched between like wood and stuff or pipes. As plastic, it'll pinch and it'll like grab it and it'll make the blade kick back and it cut his chest. I guess I thought it was his leg, but I guess maybe it was his chest.
Did he survive?
No, yeah, he lived.
Yeah,
he lived.
he survived. He's still working at the company.
Was it his
He's
fault?
lucky. It was an accident.
Yeah, but
He did get
He didn't have
airlifted.
his proper PPE on either, though.
How are you gonna stop a blade from going through your chest? What do you wear to stop that? You gonna wear a
I'm
bulletproof?
just saying.
You're gonna wear a bulletproof vest to work?
some Kevlar.
Just saying, that's what they said.
Nah, he probably was just handling it wrong or something.
Because
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, a fucking vest isn't gonna stop that blade from going through you.
But don't those things have like? I mean, they don't have like a safety thing?
They have guards on them, but you gotta move them to cut certain things. Because some things you have to cut awkwardly. Like,
When it spins back, you can't control it. Like one time I was cutting a pipe, and it was an existing pipe. It wasn't one we put in the ground, and it would like, if you're digging at a certain point, you know, like a trench over top of it, you expose it, and when you're cutting, there's pressure on it that you
Yeah,
don't
a
know
bow.
about. So when you cut halfway through it, what happened with me was it popped because I was so close to being done. It was a ductile iron, and it popped and pinched the blade, and it flung it up, and it cut half of my face right here, like not like deep. It just like left like a
Like rug
if
burn.
I fell on the ground and
scratched
slid.
you?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
kind of like a road burn.
Wow.
So, but if it would have hit me direct, it would have done the same thing. I think his just kicked.
So
a
that
little quicker.
would have killed you if it hit you right in the face.
I mean, it could have messed me.
Could
up
have
pretty
split his
bad,
face
yeah.
wide open.
We've heard of those stories, but like, it went so quick. Like, I had it, and it just.
You don't wear like a welder's mask or
You're
anything
supposed to
like
wear goggles and stuff, but it would have still went through all that.
There's really nothing you can do to stop that from cutting through anything. It's like a diamond blade on to cut through concrete, asphalt. I mean,
Yeah, it still would have went through all that.
Jesus.
it could maybe stop it a little bit, but regardless, especially to do with if he had a mask on it, cut through his chest, it was gonna cut his chest regardless.
And the dude came back to work.
I mean, after he's healed, I'm
I
sure.
know, I'd be traumatized.
He didn't use a saw for quite a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'd
wouldn't
be
either.
traumatized.
Yeah.
Man, during COVID, so my previous job, when I worked at the hospitals, I would deliver body parts, like
Like hearts and stuff like that, like organs or.
that, but like arms and legs and stuff like that.
Like an organ donor would have to do that, or what was the reason for that?
So let's say you had a really bad infection and they cut your leg off because of the infection. So I would take your leg and bring it to the lab so they can do testings, and then they would properly dispose of it, right? So I had to go pick up a leg, right? And this is how you think that these hospitals are run really efficiently, but they're not, right? So it's like 2 a.m. I worked overnight. So I go get to the lab, and I go grab my normal lab stuff. I'm like, oh, hey, Phil, we got a specimen for you, a big one. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what is it? Like, it's a leg. I'm like, it's a little part of a leg? Like, no, it's the whole leg, like from hip to ankle.
Foot, yeah.
Yeah, essentially, right? I'm like, oh, geez. And they're like, we didn't have a box to put it in, so we put it in this umbrella box. I'm like, what?
Umbrella box.
You know, an umbrella box. You know, like you bought an umbrella from Amazon. It comes in a box. They put the leg in the box. And they tried to seal it the best they could. So I'm like, okay, and grab it, put it in my truck, right? So now I had to go back to the main hospital to bring it to the main lab. And I'm walking to, from my car. I'm holding it, get in the elevator, and now I'm actually holding it because it's a pretty big thing. So I'm holding it almost like a shotgun, almost. So I'm in the elevator. So
Did you try to tickle his feet or something?
No. So I kind of have it close to my chest, right, whatever, just so because I'm in the elevator now, right. So I get off the elevator and I'm walking towards the lab. It's 3 a.m, so I'm just kind of zombified anyway. I get to the lab.
Carrying body parts, zombified.
I get to the lab, and the girl at the lab's like, Phil, you're covered in blood. I'm like, huh? And I look down. I am. So the box wasn't sealed. They didn't seal it correctly. So I got all of this blood all over me. You can see the trail from that to the lab all the way to the elevator. So I had to go get. You ever see them when they do like those hazmat
Like a
things?
quarantine.
Yeah, because
you to
it
shower
got
and, like,
cut
all that.
off for an infection. So
Yeah. Plus, this was
You don't want it on
this was
you.
during COVID too, and like I don't know what this patient had because that's kind of a HIPAA thing.
No, so you haven't really done this recording stuff for a very long.
What, this year?
Yeah.
Man, I've been doing Podcast Doctor since 2019.
Well, yeah, I know you've been doing it for a long time because obviously you won't be as far as you are now. But I meant like you actually had another full-time job you were doing before that.
3 jobs at once, 3 full-time jobs at one time. The radio station, and the One Blood, and then the hospital job. I told you I wasn't home for like 10 years. I didn't see my kid for like 10 years, like because I just was working the whole time.
Could you do that?
Nope.
No, could you do that?
Hell no. I don't want to even go to work for 8 hours.
Do you have a kid?
Yeah, I got another one on the way too.
Okay, well, if you didn't have any family to help, you wouldn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was just me and my wife.
Oh yeah, sure.
No family to help at all, and she couldn't work. Plus my son's special needs, so she had to stay home. She couldn't really work either. So had to. Didn't want to. You think I want to do? Fuck no.
I think you did. I think you liked it.
No.
I think you like carrying body parts around and frozen penises and everything.
Could you imagine that thing was a big penis?
What, you guys fucking amputate from an elephant? What is this?
Yeah, but no, that was pretty. I don't even know why I even brought it up, but it was.
Did you ever get pulled over with a body part?
Well, you're probably in a special vehicle, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, when he said vehicle, I was thinking his own personal vehicle.
No.
No, they wouldn't let you do that.
No. I would drive. They gave us our own. When I worked for the blood company, we would have to bring, because some people were like bleeding out on the table and they needed like blood transfused into them like immediately.
Right.
So during Hurricane Dorian, this was what, 2017, 2018, during Hurricane Dorian, it took like forever to get here.
Yeah.
So and it like got on the east coast of Florida, but like maybe down like Jupiter area. We had to go deliver some platelets. If you don't know what platelets are the agent in blood that helps it stay thick. If it's too thin, it won't. It's bad. So we had to bring some platelets to the hospital down south, and there was a major accident on I-95 like every day. So we actually had the authority to call the state troopers, so they would like escort us. Like we could go weave in and out and drive on the shoulder and do all this stuff. And the reason why I'm bringing this up because those vehicles we had were big, those big Nissan NV trucks, and those were. I'm not saying I did this, but I'm saying if you wanted to traffic and smuggle drugs, you could. You could.
Why would you say that on my show?
Just
Say it on your show. Don't do it to me.
Just saying you could.
That is crazy.
You could transport any type of specimens and deliver them anywhere,
And get police to
and
be
no
in
one would bother you.
Man, the state troopers would.
They want to open boxes of blood? No,
That's true.
they're not supposed to because that stuff is.
Contaminated.
Yeah, it's got to.
That is no good.
Mm-hmm. So you take some dummy boxes and fill it with whatever specimens you want.
Sperm specimens.
Mm-hmm. It's true. I'm not saying I've done that.
Well, if he gets in trouble, he won't be on us.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Prove it.
So we're gonna have to cut this part of the show out. Thanks a lot.
Nope.
Typical.
This is just a podcast.
There you go, racist.
Damn. I had to bring it in. You
Since it's
said
typical.
8 words today, and 7 of them have been racist. So, Tyler, you're a rapper?
Yeah.
I heard your track.
Which one?
Brad. I don't know the name of it.
I don't remember which one it was.
Pretty dope, though.
It was before you
You gotta
changed
tell me
your
which
name.
one it is so I know at least one of them's dope.
I don't remember which one it was. You deleted the ones I showed him. They're on my phone.
None of the new
It
ones?
was before. No, I haven't got. I didn't go. I don't have SoundCloud to go on there and look.
So you have,
Some of them aren't even out.
do you have new stuff?
Newer stuff, yeah. I mean,
What-
I stopped recording for a while now.
What's the last time you recorded?
Don't look at
3 months
me.
ago.
That's still
But, like,
new.
I haven't done it since then. Like, I kind of just... Usually it's, like, every few weeks.
Spit something for us.
No.
Come on, Tyler. I know you
Spit
got
something for us.
TJ Money.
Saying his rap name.
Stupid ass.
Tyla Tyme.
Oh, Tyler Time.
Thank you. See the disrespect.
What time is it?
Not Tyler Time, then.
Why?
I don't know, because you ain't
Okay, then
busting
why
a
would
rhyme.
why would I rap
Well, you ain't
if it
busting a
even my
rhyme.
time?
Bust a rhyme, and then I'll say it.
No.
Sing a country song, Nathan.
No. We've
Come
already
on.
done that.
Yeah, but you gotta do it again. It's
No.
funnier when you do it because then you look even more racist.
Why you always gotta make me seem like I'm racist?
I don't. You make yourself do that pretty good.
Here we go.
Typical. Like right when Phil says something, anything that resembles like crime, typical.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the nickname for Pine Hills?
No,
Oh, are you sure?
I'm positive.
Typical.
Okay, good. Then
Crime Hills.
of course, of course, of
It
course.
rhymed with it.
Yeah, of course.
That's
Of
what
course
it
you
is.
know.
That's what it is, though. But he didn't know. But then the racism kicked in.
Like they're all connected. As long as it's
It was
racist,
like-
he has the
It
knowledge.
was like, ding! Oh, there it is.
Here we go.
Yeah, the racist spirit.
Crime heals.
Like,
Wow, what an educated guess.
It
Yeah.
was. I
Where'd that
figured
come
it
from?
rhymed with it, so let's try her out.
Listen, all I know is I'm not losing 450 on them bets again. That's
Oh,
all
yeah.
I know about,
Dude, them bets are dangerous.
dude.
Them bets are way
So
dangerous.
that's who you were talking about.
With what?
Yeah.
The story.
Yeah.
About the bets.
Yeah.
You told him a whole story about it.
Oh,
Wait,
That
which-
was a pretty
which-
crazy night.
So
Yeah.
why'd you have to sell your baby?
Because I thought I was gonna win. It was an over and
I
under.
was expecting to win.
Jeez.
And the other family seemed like a good family. So I knew if I was going to lose, I'd go somewhere nice.
So
Sucks.
I hate you for that. For
Why do you hate me?
introducing me to this fucking app?
You don't even use it really.
What have you done? Have you taken any risks?
Like big risk? I maybe spent $70, but I'll spend 10. But like I go for the outrageous, stupid shit.
I got a
Me
parlay
too.
going on
That's
right
what
now,
I'm-
boys.
Like, I'm like, okay, I'll spend $10. Let me get this 8-game parlay, and I'll get
Yeah,
$13 million.
Yeah.
but it's there though. Like it's, you should have seen him.
Bro, I guarantee you, if you, because I showed Brad, I think it was a couple weeks ago. Was it a couple weeks ago? I showed you it was a March Madness one. I had
There was a
10
payout for like 10 mil.
No, 46.
yeah,
million.
46 million.
And it was just a $10 parlay, but it was like 10 games, right? I guarantee you, if I would have won that, they wouldn't have paid me out. They would have had some freaking loophole. I don't.
They
think-
would
You
have
don't
paid
think
you.
so?
I don't think they have that kind of money.
Well, no, they tax
cap
it.
They have to have
I don't
that
think
kind of
they-
money.
Yeah, but that's not the.
Dude, you got to remember, Hard Rock Bet has so much money.
But for a payout, $46 million payout, there's got to be a
They're,
freaking loophole.
it's still tied to the casino too.
That's
Hard
so
Rock.
crazy.
That's what it
itself,
is. It's the casino.
Like, or the what is it? The resorts. The
Yeah,
Hard
they got
Rock Hotel
casinos and
all that.
everything.
It's all the same. So I mean, yeah, they got the money.
I mean, they
guess.
have to pay you.
That's insane.
But like I said, they do tax you.
yeah.
So obviously, you probably won't get the full amount. You could probably tell them just pre-tax it now, and then they'll give you whatever is untaxed.
I think no, they give you
1099.
not that. It's a different code for like winnings.
Yeah, when I won $1,000 on a scratch off, they made me get one.
It definitely
You
tax
won
you. For sure.
$1,000?
Not a long time ago.
This
I did.
dude wins more than just $1,000. This dude wins every time he plays. Any
He's
bets.
got good luck, doesn't he? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like you showed me, like how much have you made so far?
On what? Hard Rock?
Yeah.
On what? I've won multiple things.
What's gambling we talking about here?
Just the
I think
games.
on Hard Rock, realistically, like gains, I've probably won about realistically like 2,300.
Out of how much have you spent?
I probably spent about 500 or so on there.
On what?
500-600
On
on
Hard
Hard
Rock?
Rock.
That's a
Yeah, because I
Probably.
only spend like $10-20 at a time, maybe 50 or 100, but I usually use the winnings.
Yeah, but he's won so much.
that's what I'm saying. That's really good
I
odds,
lost
man.
so much. So
You should put the link in the comments, so people can sign up with your code.
I don't think they give you a code though. I have to send a link.
dude, he could make money.
When you send,
You send in-
you sent it to me,
Right.
It's a physical link.
So I just put what I just
Copy
put.
that link
I would
and
just
put
put
it in
that
the
link on like
description. That's how you get to a freaking sponsor, man. You're a freaking walking testament.
You can do your own app. They pay you like $1, and you give them your best educated guess on the games that night. Because you
That's true. I
obviously-
could look over the games, but this is what I think. This is what I think. But what if I
Yeah.
start losing? People are starting to kill me.
And
No,
make
it's not a
make it
guarantee.
funny though. Like make it funny, like a skit or something like that, based off the Mad Pear or something. Mad Pear predictions. You know what I'm saying?
Mad Pear
Hey,
predictions. That's
hey.
a good. That's a good. I could do that right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a little skit called Mad Pear prediction. I'm gonna tell you what's going
All
on
right,
right
let's
now.
find out.
Tell you what I'll tell you what my little parlay is for Hard Rock Bet. First of all,
do that, and then your next show, tell them if it won or not.
Yeah, you doing NBA?
of course.
See, man, I'm
I wonder
I'm
what
not doing. I'm putting my
what
phone
is-
away.
No, go ahead and take a
Yeah,
look.
but
See,
what is
I'll tell you my
what do
bet
you
right
think-
now.
What do you think the NFL is going to be like on there? Same
Same thing.
scenario.
Same thing. Probably over and under
But more money
winnings.
though, you think?
Well, I don't know. NFL and NBA are pretty close when it comes to betting.
Yeah, but them odds.
All right, so tonight I got the
I know I'm gonna be on
Pistons.
there.
I got the Pistons
Wait,
beating the
wait,
Warriors.
Tell it what the date is today.
What is it? What is it?
Today is the
Today is
29th.
March 29th,
Yes.
and these are my predictions for my parlay and NBA tonight.
Mad Pear predictions.
Mad Pear predictions. I got the Pistons beating the Warriors. Or no, I got the Pistons beating the Wizards. I got the Warriors beating the Hornets, the Magic beating the Clippers, the Pacers beating the Lakers because LeBron's out, so I got to take that into consideration. Where's that at?
But they beat the Bucks the other day.
Yeah, they came back and won.
Two overtime.
But that's because Anthony Davis is going crazy.
Yeah.
I got the Cavs beating the 76ers. I got the Nets beating the Bulls. I got the Heat beating the Blazers. I got the Suns beating the Thunder. That's going to be a close game, though. I got the Knicks taking the Spurs. And I got the Nuggets beating the Timberwolves. But I got the Mavericks taking the Kings.
That's what, 8 games?
It's an 8 parlay.
So I thought you said it was 11.
What's
Not
your,
at 11?
What's
It
your
might have been 11.
payout then?
For that bet, yeah, it is 11 bet parlay. You're right.
Yeah, 11.
Jesus. So
If I win on $10, that is $1,700.
Okay, but make sure you tell people like for a parlay, you have to win all of
That
them.
all those
You
games
gotta
have to
All
win.
of them, yeah.
All
That's
all
why
the
it's
teams
hard.
I just named have to win like that consecutively, or else I don't win
That's why
nothing.
it's hard.
We could do it. You know what's funny is I could do the same parlay and he would win and I like somehow wouldn't.
He's got
Even
good
though
luck.
it's the same
Right.
parlay, like I would have to
need
win.
I need to take you out.
You know who's got really bad luck? Mike, our older
dude, my
brother,
brother?
Mike.
Jeez.
Listen,
That poor
he
guy
will
can't win
literally
50
bet on a
cents.
winning team. Like the Lakers had every player, and they were facing one of the worst teams. And I was like, dude, just bet on the Lakers. You win like $2 just to give you that feel good, of an accomplishment. He bet on the Lakers mid game. The Lakers were winning. He bet and they lost. They came back and lost like bad
18-point lead
to like someone like the Wizards, like one of the worst teams in the NBA.
So I have not won a single one of my bets because I do the outrageous ones. Like
Yeah.
give me like the 16 parlay for like $20,000.
But it could happen.
Yeah.
Think about it.
'Cause, like,
Imagine if you did win.
possible.
I'll pick all the ones that are
Gonna
Pluses.
lose.
plus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even look at it. I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
It's like, well, if I bet $10, this is
You
a
know
good
what I'm saying? Like,
payout.
let me just because, and that's how they get you too, because it's like
Yeah.
Such an easy
it's so
payout.
easy just to. And Hard Rock is a genius for allowing that to happen digitally. Or
Well,
online.
Florida finally allowed it.
Yeah, that is insane because I can be taking a shit and I could have theoretically made thousands of dollars.
You don't have to. You don't have to
You
worry
have to
about going
leave.
to a casino anymore.
But I'm saying,
You don't even have to ask your wife.
but I'm
You just
exactly
land.
that's what I'm saying. The
That's what
cloak,
happened to
For
you.
real.
the cloak.
Well, no, I'm
You
saying
told yours to go to bed before you
some
did
people
what you
can't
did.
go because of that.
That's what I'm saying. The cloak of anonymity is
It's convenient. You're
is
sitting
so
right there.
crazy. So many more people are going to be fucking doing. Teachers are going to be doing it while they're in class.
Dude, I'm at work doing it. Me and him,
Doctor-
I lost so much money at work. I'm supposed
Dude,
to be making
I
it.
was betting on someone in the Philippines. You know those teams.
Yeah, I don't do that overseas shit.
No, I don't do it no more because I don't know the team's good enough.
No, all of them lose.
They all suck. If they're set to win, they're gonna win.
So the biggest odds were for March Madness because
well, yeah, because that's like abundance of teams in
no one
college.
ever wins their brackets. There were, I remember years ago. This may be in 2009 when Obama was president. They had a
Typical.
contest. They had a contest.
Everything was better than.
That they were going to give $1 billion. This is
I
legit.
think I remember hearing about this.
$1 billion. Whoever had a perfect bracket, right? Obviously, no one ever wins that because
Except for that 1 year.
no one has ever won a perfect bracket. It's impossible. It's like you have a higher chance of getting struck by lightning while being eaten by a shark.
Did you guys know that
And
a
when
Struck
giraffe?
by lightning while being
Eaten by a shark and winning the lottery. You have a higher chance than
being
correctly predicting.
struck by lightning and eating by a shark
That's
at the same time.
exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, you got to be a superhero. That's like an origin story for like
You
either a
wouldn't
villain
die.
or a superhero.
It's a villain story.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
You definitely get
anything.
superpowers in that moment of events.
Yeah,
You'd have
because you
to.
get shocked, which in return would kill the shark. And
no,
then it would.
let's say you got shocked, you're on the boat, and then you fall in the water, and then get eaten by.
No, you said at the same time.
No, you
Oh,
said
let's
You
say
said at the same
Or
time.
let's say okay, whatever.
You got,
Let's
another
say,
one, you got another one of them snack packs?
No.
Okay. All right,
let's
go
say
ahead.
you're on a boat. You have a scratch off. You won the big Mega Million on the scratch off. You're like, yeah, boom, struck by lightning. Oh shit! You fall in the water and shark starts to eat you. Eat you.
What was that? You jerking a shark off?
Ah!
What's on
All
there?
over his
Hang on,
face.
but then the face going and like
Have you
he's
seen-
accepting it
Have
all.
you seen shark come?
No, I haven't.
Do sharks come?
It's a good question. They
You've
have
seen
to.
it.
No, I said have
You jerked
seen
the shark
come?
off, not
Your
us.
face was telling us otherwise.
Do sharks come though?
I don't know. Do sharks come? Ask people or ask Google. Ask people in the comments, see if they have anything to say about it.
I'll ask Google.
And go on there. Go on Hard
Yeah, we can know
Rock.
now if we just ask Google.
Go on Hard Rock.
Hey Maui, turn up the Bluetooth one. It's the blue button.
Why, you gonna play your phone?
Yeah, let's see. Do sharks come? No, not COME. C-U-M.
They can come to you. Throw some bait in the water. They'll come to you.
Okay, here we go. This one, you can turn it down. It's not going to say it. Okay. All male sharks have claspers, extensions of their pelvic fins used to transfer sperm. Once inserted, the male expels sperm into the female along with seawater, and the eggs are fertilized inside the female's body. So it's a fin. Dick fin.
It would be extra salty.
So, like you.
Dick fin.
Mm-hmm. Just flaps.
You know dolphins rape people?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Huh?
Yeah, dolphins are fucking mean and horny. They will hump you.
Man,
Dude, you're looking at. They really
Dude,
do.
I've seen it
honestly,
happen.
Like,
Man, he went to SeaWorld one time. He won't go back.
fell in a dolphin encounter.
What do you think they use that bottlenose for?
The noise.
No, wait. You guys thought that Dan Schneider was a person? It's just a dolphin in a suit.
Dolphin in the suit.
No, but how?
I don't think it's. I
Is
don't think
this
it's
a real story?
I don't think
Like,
it's
this had happened?
literally like raped
Dolphins will-
anybody.
They will sexually assault you. Mm-hmm. I mean, they can't really like do anything.
Wait a minute. Remember that kid that got stuck out in the ocean or something like that? And supposedly a dolphin took him back.
Dolphins are mammals.
No, I thought they said they thought he was stuck by a shark or attacked by a shark.
No, this was like I don't know where this happened at, but apparently it brought him back to shore.
A dolphin
A
did?
little baby, like a
They'll
little
do
kid.
that.
Oh, it wasn't a baby. It was a kid.
I know dolphins are like
It was like a
sometimes
10-year-old.
They'll do that.
in dangerous situations they'll help if they feel it.
Yeah.
Because he was floating there with a life vest off of a boat. They fell off of, and the dolphin took him back
That's a
to shore, which was like miles and miles
that's
away.
100% believable.
But I'm wondering.
It was there a
He had to
favor in
give up on-
between.
Yeah.
I'll
Did he
take you
have to,
back,
like-
but you're gonna have to do something for me.
Either you put
This
out or
ain't, this
swing
ain't a free ride. You know what I'm saying?
Either swim or
The
put out.
unwritten
Choice
book of
is
the
yours.
water.
That's weird.
The unwritten book of the water.
Yeah, you don't remember on the.
I know
Jay
what
and
you're
Silent
talking
Bob?
about.
The
put
unwritten
out
book of
or
the road.
swim. And did I mention
What scared y'all? The deepest parts of
Water
the ocean?
scares me in general.
Or or space?
Oof. Water. I don't think space.
I
scares
think
me.
water because I know for a fact as soon as I go to space I'll die. But water, you have a chance of living down there.
Not really. It just takes a little bit. I mean, it's actually the same thing.
Not really.
You'll have about
Kind
the
of
same
is-
amount of time.
Yeah, you have about the same amount of time. You
I don't
suffocate
think
up
so.
there, and then you also.
Because as soon as you leave the
You'll
atmosphere,
freeze to death before.
yeah,
That's
you know
what
what I
I'm
mean.
saying.
You'll.
Well, yeah.
That'll be
so I
more
guess-
painful than drowning.
I don't know.
Deep water scares me anyway because we have no clue what.
Yeah.
But I mean, up there scares me too. But it's not like a space shark's gonna come down and grab me anytime soon.
You never
But if
know.
I
Well,
go
hold
on a
on now. If you
boat-
watch the MonsterVerse, that's very possible.
Isn't that what we're watching tonight? Isn't there a giant space shark in Godzilla?
No,
Fin.
no, it's a turtle though. Gamera. I swear to God, there's a
Camera?
turtle. Yeah,
Why is his name
it's
Camera?
Gamera.
Oh, like,
Huh,
it's his name
typical.
Camera.
It's a black turtle.
Oh, there it is.
If his name was Camera, wouldn't that be more of like a stalker?
No.
Yeah, so homeboy over here called him Camera. He takes pictures of people.
No,
Yeah, I don't know where the black turtle thing came in.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that.
no. I think the ocean is scarier than
Space, I do too.
space.
I think
Because I know stuff lives in the ocean. I don't know if anything lives out there, but I know there's shit in that ocean.
yeah, the ocean scares me.
There's
for
probably
sure.
aliens in the ocean too.
You know, people think that that's like the aliens we think of are actually come from underwater.
I don't doubt it. I think octopuses are aliens. I don't think
They
they're from this
look
planet.
exactly like.
Dude,
I would
no.
picture
Do you
an
guys
alien.
know that like they did DNA tests on octopuses and they have no recollection of octopuses have any DNA to anything that's ever been on the world?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think they even have like
There ain't any
blood and
bones,
stuff,
nothing.
like nothing like
It's
that. Like,
different. It's I gotta turn my phone. It's different. Like their blood is completely not of this planet.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it wasn't like.
Isn't it like I think sometimes it comes out like purple. Like their blood is like purple.
And when you like cut off
that's
a
the
limit,
squid-
like
the
turns-
squids ink.
All of
their
them ink, I
blood
think.
Does
What is-
some healing thing?
What is the difference
What?
between an octopus and a squid? I know there's a difference, but what is the real difference? Like,
Obviously
the way they
design.
look or-
They're obviously a whole different
yeah,
species.
they look different and they are different. I know that, but like, what is? They look so much like they do the same thing. Why did they?
like the idea of them is the same.
Yeah, the idea of them is pretty much the same.
Isn't the head of one? One's got like a
One more-
pointier head.
But
It
yeah,
does,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like appearance are
squid?
different,
I
but
knew
they
that part
obviously
of
they the way they live is the same.
You know, why
They
can't
got tentacles. The only thing that is I think a squid swims while an octopus just kind of crawls on the bottom.
It does do that.
That's octopus is kind of like a bottom feeder. A squid kind of actually swims around because the top of its head moves like things he like pushes. But an octopus doesn't really do that. I mean, they do push and swim, but like they typically will like walk on the bottom of the ocean.
So the only thing they say is the only difference is that obviously a squid has fins, and they have 10 limbs when an octopus doesn't have any fins and has 8. But essentially they're the same. But have you seen those like giant?
The red devils.
Is that what they're called?
Squids?
Yeah,
the red devils.
Squids can
like
get
they've taken
so-
like video of like way underwater.
Yeah, the red
Yeah.
devils.
But they're like 30-foot. Like
Yeah, squids. They're like
You know,
like bright
squids are
orange.
more I don't know if this is a fact, but squids, every time I've seen any like Discovery Channel stuff or any YouTube videos, that squids were more aggressive than like octopuses. Like they would go and attack you.
yeah,
Well, an octopus typically will hide.
Octopus are
That's what I'm
nice,
saying, but
though.
Squid
that
typically
might
hunt.
be the big difference for me, I guess.
Squid will hunt,
Yeah.
but octopus you got to kind of find. They hide in crevices and
Yeah, were
stuff.
you the one who told me about the octopus? Like they're like really smart. They like unlock.
They're like
locks and
extremely.
shit.
Yeah,
Huh?
you can. If you get a pet octopus, you can buy.
This dude watched Shark Tale one time. and
Well,
he's
yeah,
like,
I watched
okay,
Shark
so
Tale
they-
once. Will Smith. It was a Will Smith octopus. It was a Jamaican octopus, actually.
Okay.
But no, if you no,
they
actually,
ran
no,
the
no,
car wash,
no. It wasn't an octopus. The Jamaicans were jellyfish.
Oh,
They were
yeah,
jellyfish. Anyways, so no, if you can buy these like traps that like you can put like a little hermit crab in or whatever, like dead or whatever, and you could drop it in the pool with the octopus, and he'll figure out how to open it and get the food out.
Yeah, they're
Didn't you say you wanted a blue ring octopus?
Yeah, most poisonous animal or venomous animal in the world.
White people had no fucking fear. Why is that?
Why is
You
he,
got to live life to the fullest.
why do you think he said that?
I'm not gonna set myself up for
Okay.
failure right now.
Have you done
Curious.
any crazy shit that you just
Yeah.
not afraid
Why don't
of?
you
Yeah.
tell us about your little accidents
What accident?
on your street bikes?
There's a lot of accidents.
What adrenaline-filled stupidity have you done?
A lot.
Well, tell the
I
audience.
don't know. Like what? Like what? Like stunt riding? Is that what you're trying
I
to
mean, yeah, like that's
Like
that's
Travis
something that I
Pastrana
wouldn't
jumped out
do.
of a plane without
No,
a,
just
without
stunt
a
riding. I
fucking
think that's the craziest thing
parachute.
that I gotten into that I still continue to
Why don't you explain
try
what
to
stunt
do.
riding is? He may not know what that is.
Like a street bike, you put a little cage around it and everything, and you go in the streets and you do stupid shit. You try to
Oh, you're the idiots in Kissimmee?
everywhere, but no, not in Kissimmee. I don't ever
You're not Puerto Rican.
No, but those guys don't
Clearly,
even-
I wanted a pet octopus.
none of the guys that I ride with are like that. Puerto Ricans and all that.
okay,
We're all kind of
what do you
everything,
mean-
but like it's not like a
okay, when you're stunt riding, is that when you're doing like the endos and the wheelies and shit?
yeah. You wheelie and you try to scrape and stuff like that. You just jump around the bike, do crazy stuff. Yeah.
That looks really cool, but I get pissed when I see it though, because what
Not-
y'all do, y'all
we're-
fucking will block the highway.
No, not us.
That's what the Puerto Ricans do.
Yes, yes.
Well, I think
With
what
the
you're talking about is
stretch
like
bikes
regular
and
riders just being
yeah,
ignorant.
it's weird. So in Orlando,
Typical.
at least Orlando, and a lot of the other places that I know, when they meet up to do rides, they don't just like go banging off people's mirrors and stuff. Like we try to avoid, and we try to like move over a lane and let the other people pass. We do things like that. We are doing
That's
illegal.
safer for
reckless
you
driving.
guys.
Yeah, because they try to run us off the road because they're getting upset that we're doing it for whatever reason. But we're not messing with nobody.
Yeah.
If I fall, I would probably just kill myself, not them, because they're all behind us. But then that they get all crazy, so we let them by all this other stuff. But there is other bikers, like bike groups that I know about that they go out and if someone cuts them off, the whole group will surround a car
Like,
of
cause
a family
havoc.
and just do whatever they want to, and then it makes a bad name for us.
So how do you feel about those guys? Because we all know people that
Nobody
weave
likes them.
in and out of traffic and
Nobody cares for them because we
split
don't
the
ride like
lanes and
that.
drive 180 miles an hour.
We
in
go
traffic.
slow. When we stunt ride, we're actually going really slow, and that's why the people run
You have
us
to be
off.
careful. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't want to do a wheelie at 100 mile an hour.
So when I was in broadcasting school, I did a report on street racing, right? And this is with bikes and cars. So over there down by Disney area, on I-4, what they would do the rolling roadblocks. I saw those, and that would piss people off so bad.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know what a rolling
I've seen
roadblock
them.
is, they would slow down.
Yeah.
They would all form a line, slow down traffic, so then they can do a lot of reckless shit.
I've seen Fast and Furious.
Yeah. So
The last one.
First one.
No.
First
not
one
the
they did that. Oh, Too Fast, Too Furious does it, where they shut the roads down and race.
yeah.
I think we kind of lost them after that because now they're starting to jump from helicopters. I don't think
Dude, he
anybody in
jumped off of a
Orlando is doing it.
dam with a muscle car, and then the
don't
car had
think
like
anyone-
no damage at all. I'm like,
They went to space.
They went to yeah.
yeah, and the
space, bro.
Ghostbusters car.
They went to space.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in Orlando is doing that.
All right, so where do you think? Okay, I know we just how the show just goes. We just kind of whoop, whoop, Foop. All right. Where the next outrageous place they're gonna go in the next Fast and Furious? Now this is supposed to be the last.
God.
One. This is supposed to be
The last one.
The last one.
Let's hope.
So they've already been to space. They've already messed with a submarine. They've already jumped cars out of planes
And from buildings.
and from yes, in Abu Dhabi.
I'm telling you right now, bro. If Optimus Prime doesn't show up in the next one, then it's not a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah,
Right.
that's. I don't know what's going on with all that.
Where
You
else
know,
can they
you
go?
guys want to hear something crazy about that? You know, the director came out and was talking about, will there ever be for
Just
Fast
Lin?
and Furious? I don't know which one. It must have been a recent one. I think it might have even been Vin Diesel. But they asked him, since you're a Universal product, would you guys ever be open to doing a crossover like all these other movies are doing
you talking about?
with Fast and the Furious? If you let me finish, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you do
I thought we talked about
a
this
Fast and
before.
Furious, but they talked about doing a crossover, and Vin Diesel, whoever it was, said that's not out of the realm. That's like something they would do. Is Fast and Furious and Jurassic Park.
I could see it being a normal thing. Yeah.
Now that Jurassic Park's out in the world, because the last movie they kind of got out, they technically could do that.
Wait,
Wait,
I thought you were talking about Transformers, and then you pulled the Jurassic.
That would have made more
shit.
sense.
Yeah,
That would have made more sense. But you remember in the last Jurassic World how the dinosaurs got
Yeah,
out because of
yeah.
the black market and ended up being out in the real world? So they're saying now that, they're probably not going to do it. But Vin Diesel was asked, or whoever it was that's part of the movie, said that, would y'all be open to a Universal crossover of Jurassic Park and Fast and Furious? And they basically said that they wouldn't be against
What are they
that.
gonna call it? Jurassic Family,
I guess.
You're going to see Dominic Toretto riding on a raptor.
right? No,
I don't know.
I can see with Optimus Prime in them. I can see that.
I mean, that'd be stupid as hell, but yeah, the
Wait,
robot's showing
aren't
up.
they doing that with
G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're going to ruin that
That's
movie by doing
What
Universal.
that.
happened?
That's the Universal thing too.
The last,
G.I. Joe?
yeah.
Okay.
The last movie they made. No, it's actually Hasbro's.
Yeah, but who's
But
the,
Universal
who's
has
the
a contract
movie-
with them.
Yeah, okay, movie
Universal's
production, okay.
contracted them.
GI Joe. I
Yeah,
never
the
even
G.I.
seen
Joe
any of the
movies.
G.I.
Well,
Joes.
they redid them now,
Yeah,
but
the end of
they're gonna
Beast
start a
Wars.
new franchise. But at the end of the newest Transformers movie, was it a
the Beast War, whatever.
Beast something?
Yeah.
The newest one. They had a end credit scene where like Transformers are gonna cross over with G.I. Joe, which is stupid
I
as hell
think
to
that'd
me.
be stupid.
It is. I think
don't
it's gonna
think
be
I
dumb.
would.
I think that's not really a movie that people were wanting to see.
Yeah, I don't think that.
I'll watch it because it has a lot of pew pew pew. Poo, 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 poo. You know, but you gotta go into those movies. You gotta leave your brain at home, like with Godzilla and Kong.
Nah, I'm not leaving my brain at home.
You
with that.
have to.
You don't have
This
to.
nigga got a Thanos glove.
This who?
Who?
Who was
He
it?
said ER. I ain't saying it.
He didn't even say ER. That's how I know you're racist.
Huh?
He didn't even say ER. That's how I know you're racist.
I know he was trying to get me to say it with the ER.
Why did you
He's
say it?
trying to
Yeah,
get me to say
he's trying to get me to say it. Did you guys hear that?
Y'all are so mean.
You laughed.
I know,
It's
'cause it's funny.
okay. Let me ask you a question. I got a question for y'all.
Get me to say it. That's bullshit.
I know bullying is wrong. We just fuck with you. But is it worse to say the bullying word or to laugh at somebody? What hurts more?
The mocking.
The saying a joke to somebody, or like saying like what I just said to him, or what we said to him, or is watching someone laugh at you for it? Think about
What's
it.
worse?
What hurts
You don't
worse? To
care.
be
You don't
laughed?
care.
Well, no, I know
I don't
you
give
don't
a
care,
shit,
but
but-
what do you guys think would be worse? Getting the actual word said to you, or seeing people laugh at you for it?
Probably
What's more
the
degrading?
reaction from everybody else.
I think that's more degrading. I think the initial reaction from everybody is more
Yeah.
degrading.
Yeah, I'm feeling that right
Yeah.
now.
I gotta go to the
Something.
bathroom, guys.
So leave the racism at home, right? Let's just say
Clean
day,
slate.
Let's just say one day you fucking flip. The switch is switched. You murdering people today.
Jesus.
Which one of us gets killed first?
None of y'all.
You gotta pick one.
You had to pick one.
You
of us.
didn't say that though.
Okay.
But you
gotta-
say that.
You gotta pick. You gotta pick one.
Who's going first?
Who you kill first? Because you're just mad in a rage. Which one? We won't be offended because we know it's not
I
gonna
ain't the
happen.
black guy.
Why is that? You're trying to see, you didn't leave the racism at home. Then why? Because he's black, you're not going to kill him. That's a little racist, no?
Well, they would think he's racist if he did
Yeah.
that, so
Like,
it's
oh,
kinda
because he's
smart.
black.
Thank you.
They would expect him to do that.
Or just kill me.
Yeah.
And then leave. Just kills you and leaves. He wasn't even
Well, when
mad.
he runs out of this building, they're gonna end up killing him anyways because they're gonna think it's him if I go out the back.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
So who be first?
I guess it had to be Bradley.
Because I'm white. Typical.
No matter what. he says.
Damn. Okay.
The person that got him on the show, he's going to kill me first.
Yeah.
Well, I don't talk to Tyler like that, like I do you.
So then he would be
That would
easy to
that would be
kill.
more fucked up. You're going to kill the one person that's actually close to you.
Him.
Maui.
No, I don't say much.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
he's
good.
darker than you. That's even more racist.
Oh my god.
And he wears a do-rag. Or a doo-doo rag, whatever you want to call it.
You're wear a do rag
Me? Why would I wear a do-rag
I've worn
for?
one.
because it looks cool.
No, I'm serious.
I've never worn
He's
one.
done it.
I don't know how to put one on.
You don't have Taiwan? You didn't show me how to Taiwan? That's what a big brother
No,
does.
listen. When I was younger, I still live over by Deltona, but I was in Deltona. I was like 12, and there was this Puerto Rican kid I always hung out with.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know shit when I was 12.
Yeah.
We go to the skating rink, and it was 102 Jams night. It was a rap station at the time.
Yeah, I know 102 Jams.
Yeah. We used to go there, and it was 102 Jams night. We didn't skate. There was a DJ, and everybody danced and everything. It was like a club for kids.
Yeah.
And we would go, and I didn't know that this was all like.
I didn't know this was
gangster
racist at a time.
He would put a a do rag and a
Doo-doo rag.
bandana or whatever with a hat. Like back then, like Nelly would wear his stuff.
Or 50
He had
Cent.
me walking in there looking like that.
Did you get any looks or
No,
say anything? You
no.
just
I
fit
mean, all his friends I was with, but I literally went in
They
there
probably
like
thought
that.
you were a badass for that.
Dude,
You know, this little
low-key,
white kid.
I never thought about
I
it.
think-
I never thought about it, but I actually did get a lot of like younger kids, like not want to say girls, but like a lot of people were like, "Yo, what's up?" I don't know if they were joking because they thought it was funny. Older kids would understand.
Yeah, I think Volusia County is different in that aspect.
Hey man, hold on, man. Don't talk about our set.
No,
Yeah.
That's our set.
I'm giving you props. I'm giving you props because I don't think there is
Oh, you're talking
that
talking shit about 386.
that racial divide. I think everybody is just poor. So
Well, at the time, yeah.
there isn't a racial gap. So like you experience the same thing that a black person would experience.
Yeah.
So y'all lived those same cultures. So there really wasn't much. Of
grew
Yeah,
up-
we're
we
both
grew up that way.
wearing 2 tank tops in the winter.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't think cause that's why I say I think it was acceptable. But like if you were like
From who I was with and what I was doing, like
if you were in Windermere, if you're from Windermere and you went to Pine Hills and you did that, they would be like, the fuck.
yeah, no, I was.
You would look
from
like
that
like
area. The kids knew
Malibu's
me.
most wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that. I was thinking, damn, I didn't get beat up, but that's probably why.
You're also like 12 years old, so
I know, but think about it. There's some messed up, like at that time, maybe a 16-year-old kid would have talked shit or something. No one ever did any of that, especially if I was a different color.
man, would have been him.
Your close group of friends is a big racial group. Like they're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're all white. I'm just kidding.
Oh no,
No, you're the first black guy I let into my friend group.
no. All of them are.
I got plenty of white, black, Mexican, Puerto Ricans.
That's a lie.
I'm not racist.
Did they work for you or
No.
you said you got them? What do you mean? Like,
They're my
Yeah,
boys.
I bought all kinds of I bought all kinds of people,
I'm friends with
do
everybody.
they call you sir?
even my employees. They call 'em massa.
So you third.
They call you sir, don't they?
No. We all boys.
Okay. I grew
Little
up.
gay now. We all boys.
We're all boys.
We're all boys.
Area part of Virginia where I'm from is a very mixed, diverse. We had a lot of Asians. We had a lot of black, Puerto Rican. We had a lot of Indian too. And when I mean by Indian, I mean like
Oh,
not-
sorry.
not TP, IT.
Like toilet paper?
No, not TP as in
No, you're talking about natives, Native American.
no, not Native Americans. Indians from India.
I know that, but you were saying they weren't Native
The
Americans.
red dot people.
They were 7-Eleven owners.
Red
The
dots.
red dot people.
Yes.
That's how I only knew them by.
That's racist.
Yeah, that's racist.
That's really the only way I understood.
Do you know why the women had red
No.
dots?
When they're married.
Bingo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
So
like,
what is it?
Oh.
Yeah, he just said it.
What is no? What
No, is it like
what is the red dot?
It's like a paint.
lipstick or
It's just makeup. Like,
It's like a paint makeup.
oh,
like a
so it
makeup.
They
washes
didn't do,
off.
they
and
didn't
put
do
it-
like Toy Story when he put the magnifying glass. Burn a hole in his-
Simba.
That's funny.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it, but
No, not like Toy Story. But it's just
No.
it's just makeup or whatever. And
Yeah, that's when they're married.
yeah,
Oh, so they put it on every morning.
when they go out,
Oh.
it's a sticker.
It's almost like a wedding ring.
yeah, it's like a wedding ring. It's like
For them.
either a sticker or makeup.
Really? So that so
Sometimes
if I
they put
see
like a
that, that
diamond.
means they're
They're normally married. Yeah,
They're
typically married.
Yeah.
so they can have it without being married though too.
They normally don't wear it unless they're married.
No.
Is that like a belief that they have?
Yeah, it's part of the
What if
religion.
they
It's
do
just, it's just like a cultural.
Yeah, it's like their
wedding ring.
cultural
Yeah.
thing.
Like our culture version of a wedding ring.
Like over here in America, we just don't have any loyalty at all. But over there, they do. You know what I mean?
So would
Hurting?
you?
Me?
wear a
No.
red dot?
I didn't get cheated on. Thank God.
What?
But no, he was saying you hurting.
Wait, what?
He was like, you hurting? Because I said that over here we don't have any loyalty at all.
We don't.
No, I know we don't.
You're the fucking worst.
Yeah, United
You're
States really is the worst.
culture.
Like if you're standing next to him, and then all of a sudden he gets an AR from his car.
Trench coat, AR.
Do you have one?
What?
An AR?
No,
You don't?
Not yet.
not yet.
Typical.
Do you know how to shoot one?
Yes.
Is it
I've been-
easy?
I got a question for you. I got a question for him.
What?
When you go target shooting,
Okay.
have you ever been target shooting?
Yes.
Not like an animal,
backyard.
like a paper guy.
Yes, my backyard.
Do you ask
What
for-
color is the paper guy?
Do you ask for the black targets?
Yeah.
No, the guy's white. He's wearing a black shirt, but he's got a white
But I bet you
face.
never shoot him in the head.
Yes, I do.
Well, not typically.
That's why police are more adept to shooting black people because the targets are.
Maybe the outline's like black or whatever.
Well, not at night.
Well, I mean, they're
Now it's
target
guessing. It's like a
practice.
guessing game at night.
Bro, you ever see those? You ever see those
Shooting
videos?
shadows.
You ever see those videos on TikTok to where someone's like they're pulling out their wallet to help the police go
Yeah.
faster, but if they do it in
Huh?
slow mo, it's a joke.
Oh,
But like, if I was a cop, I would not be a good cop because A, my vision isn't that great, and B, everything looks like a gun.
That's their argument for everything, though.
But it really does.
Not really.
If someone's pulling out, there's something and they're holding it like.
I hate to sound really bad, but like depending on what the guy is dressed in or looking like, I've seen videos like on YouTube of people keep running into that problem, and it's like, I guess you are right. Like if a person who looked the type of way, it sucks because like we're judging him, but and he's doing that at a certain pace.
That's
I would probably
profiling.
shoot him
That's
because like I
profiling.
just don't trust him.
Exactly. That's
But
profiling.
like somebody else that kind of looks more like how Brad dressed, I wouldn't think that he'd be pulling out a gun.
But he would be the one that would kill you.
But he'd be the one with the gun.
I'm not saying you.
So what are you
but I'm
saying
saying
about
because
me?
their guard is down.
I wouldn't think that of you.
Do you think
Now him,
now
he would have done that. I would have.
we're
Why?
I'm serious. I'm saying we can do red.
Dude, don't.
Racist.
This be a last
That's
check.
what he's
Don't
trying
even
to get
bother
at.
making a podcast in here. You already got canceled.
No,
But no,
I'm not saying
it's,
anything.
But no,
I'm
no,
just
no, no.
saying-
It's a legitimate question though.
But that's how
because,
people act, though.
like.
They assume.
Do you think police are not scared, but do you think they're just
I think they're
more
scared.
aware or
No.
or more I'm trying to think of the word, but like do you think they're more on edge when they
Yes.
are around
They're scared.
black
I think they're anxious. They're more
They're
anxious.
scared in the moment. Think about it. Like you can think all day in your bed, like I'm gonna go out there and do my job, whatever. But in the moment, what if he had a gun? That's what they're gonna think. What if it was?
Yeah.
Like-
When you get pulled over, do y'all get scared?
No, fuck no.
See that's a black thing.
I'm like, watch this, and then I talk shit to him, and then I
no,
go.
see that's a black thing. Like we worry. when
So
we
you really for real? And it's a good thing to tell me because I never really knew, and it would be so racist to ask that. So I'm glad you're telling me this.
But ask
man,
what?
Like he's telling me what I would want.
When black people get pulled over, do you guys get scared? That's what you're saying?
yeah,
That's a racial thing to ask? That's what you were trying to say?
kind of
Kind of rude. It's almost like
I
you're
would never
assuming.
ask that, but now that you brought it up, now I know. So it's kind
No,
of
we
nice
got
to
a
know.
segment on here. Ask a black person.
Yeah.
Huh?
So go ahead.
Ask a
Ask
black
him.
person.
Oh,
You got any questions? It's not racist as
what
long
I
as he
would wanna
answers.
know.
Well, what? Anything else?
No, that's what I want to know.
Yeah. I mean, black people
Is that
dread
every one of them? What about him?
Ask him.
Maui. If you get pulled over, will you get nervous?
Okay, yeah, so that's okay. Maybe that's a lot. Yeah, I really don't. Like, it doesn't bother me at all.
I just get annoyed
Yeah, I get pissed off.
Yeah.
because it's
see?
like, bro, you're just
get
trying to.
That's that entitlement.
No, it's not because I don't say nothing when they
Bro,
come up to
it doesn't
me.
matter. It is literally entitlement.
Well, my thing is when they pull up and they're pulling me over and I know I'm not really doing anything, I'm thinking in my head like,
bro,
dude, there's a black person out there, stealing. I'm just kidding.
Why
No.
are we
my
wasting
No,
our time?
no, but why are you pulling me over? You can be stopping crime right now. No, but I think in my head like, there's someone out there probably killing somebody, but you're bothering me.
yeah.
Like, dude, I got like a trailer without a tag on it or something stupid like that. Even though it's wrong, it's illegal.
Come on, dude. Come on, you're trying to throw me under the bus.
but to me, it's like
But no, but
there's a
black-
lot of other things to be worried about.
Now I'm saying, but
There could be
black-
a white guy killing his family. You could be going after
Oh, I
could.
just
to make the
handed my
crowd
white
better.
privilege card.
it could, and the police won't even kill that guy.
That's
Even if he's got a
crazy.
gun.
Me personally as a cop, and I'm saying this as a white guy, if there was a white dude doing that, I'm shooting him.
I'm
Oops,
no
he came
matter
at me
who
with a
it is.
knife.
What I'm saying, but what happens is for some weird reason cops have more reserve. I'm not saying even black cops. They have more reserve when dealing with a violent white person versus a non-violent black person.
I guess because I guess.
Well, no, like what we were talking about, going back to that real quick, I wasn't saying just black people had to look a certain way.
Yeah.
There could be a white person looking all messed up, tatted up, or whatever, and the way he pulls his wallet out, depending on how he does it, I would still want to shoot, even though it wasn't a gun, like, off the assumption, or if I was
Shoot
scared, or
first.
whatever.
It's like he's sitting there.
later.
It's funny. He's
wasn't just
sitting
like-
there. He's like, I'm not talking about black people. Just if they have like a do rag, you know. Sideways, it's like
I'm saying
you're talking about the
a regular-
homies. There's all kinds of homies.
I'm talking about all colors. Because
No, that
the
is
white
true. Like
people are
appearance,
pretty bad at
appearance
that.
does like matter in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just.
But as
any
a cop,
color,
I feel like
but
you
the
kinda have to-
clothes- The clothes is what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
So if as this is maybe another ask a black person thing. So as a black family, the parents have the talk with their kids about the police, right? Have your parents ever had a talk with
Okay,
you about the police?
describe to me
Yeah,
what you're
so
talking.
like
we're
the-
specifying.
I get an
I
idea
know
what you're
talking
saying,
about. So
but
like kind of like when you get to a certain age, they talk to us about like the sex thing, but you guys get the police talk. like
police aren't your friend. Basically, if you get pulled over, mind your P's and
the
Q's.
do's and don'ts.
Yeah.
And
Ski
how
mask.
to
Don't wear your shiesty mask.
how
Take
to-
the golds out.
Exactly how to protect yourself and not get killed.
and seriously,
Yes, this Mally. Have your parents give you that talk?
Like you're basically a bigger target
no.
Yeah.
as a
I
black
did
person.
not. I honestly did not know that.
Now,
I didn't know that was a.
Here's what when you guys work with black people, you have black people at your job.
Yeah.
Just ask casually. Say, hey, I had a conversation with one of my friends. He's a black guy. He said that black people's
Black families
black
will
families,
use-
they have the talk. Ask. Just don't even say anything else. It says, what is?
They have the law enforcement talk.
No, don't even say.
I
that.
have to say that.
Just say, what is the talk when black families have with their kids? What is the talk? They'll know. They'll know.
So if he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Then bring it up. But
But then what if I'm like, if I say it's like, oh, I got a buddy of mine that's black, and he said that they have a talk about.
say this is something that only black.
Yeah, I
families do.
explain that they say that when you get to a certain age, the parents kind of tell their kids like, look, this is how it is for us as
As black people.
black people, that cops just tend to attack us more, kind of deal. Whether they're like, I never had that talk,
Well, then props. to
would that
them.
make them privileged?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yes, it would.
How would that make them privileged though?
Well, they're ignorant, because it's true. Like this is information that you.
Well,
need to
what if he was all he said was, oh, I just didn't get to have that talk.
have. Well, sorry, you should have. Parents should have.
Like, what if he was like, my dad was gunned down by a cop, so I didn't get to have that talk with him?
Your dad was gunned down by a. Then he would already know.
That's messing
He's
with
already
you.
living in trauma.
Yeah, that would be true.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't even need to talk. He's seen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he already knows.
He already knows.
Enough said, Dad. Thanks.
Yeah, he already knows. But no, I mean, from my personal experience, every police officer that I have met and encountered have all been fantastic people. So I'm not down in police. They've all been. I
Right.
used to want to be a cop.
I don't like cops
in
just
Virginia?
because I just don't like cops, white or
I was almost a game warden.
I have a tremendous respect for police. I wish there was a lot more training.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be a barber.
I think there should be more background on
Oh,
cops,
yeah.
like mental health and stuff like that. Because I feel like some of those people get that job and they got problems.
They
They just have a.
but
Empowerment
they
problems.
put them out there so quickly, and like I said, I have a lot of respect for the police. It's just I think they are doing too much. They shouldn't be called to mental health things. They're not trained for that. They're trained for violence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I carry a gun.
Like in the crisis, like I worry about my
Didn't
son.
But they're not
didn't
supposed to
somebody
take it
get
to
killed
violence.
that was autistic because of that? They didn't even know. They just gunned him down.
That recently happened. A 15-year-old boy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I worry about that. As a 15-year-old boy,
But I'm saying they don't have to go that route all the time, and they are. I think that's the problem.
I'm saying because
They're just
we don't
instantly
have the-
going.
We don't have the resources to send other people for that. So someone calls 911, they're not saying
They send a cop.
They'll send a cop, and the cop like okay.
So they should get better training for that situation.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't even think we need the police to do the other things. Like we need crisis people to handle stuff like that.
Like someone that's trained with that.
Yeah,
Like a
'cause
psychiatrist and stuff like
That
that.
is true. A cop has to deal with so
much
many
other
different
shit.
things.
Like, let them deal with that.
when
stuff.
they deal with that, they might be so overwhelmed. They might do something stupid. They're not thinking clearly because
Yeah,
of something else.
They're so used to on edge, like
Well, they're going to react to how they're trained.
Right, and that might not be the situation.
yeah, that's aggressively trained. Like
Yeah.
there's
Somebody could be alive now
So
because
what my biggest fear is, I have a special. I don't know if does he know about my kid?
I don't think I've ever said
So
anything.
I have a
I think
special needs
he's
child, right?
Yeah.
He's severely autistic, right? He's nonverbal. He's violent and loud and aggressive.
isn't autistic they're like more smart.
There's certain things they
No,
can
I'm
be.
there's a
serious. Like,
spectrum.
Yeah, they
I've seen
can
like
be.
one kid that was like that. That was like really good at drawing.
Yeah, there's a
Super good at
spectrum.
drawing.
He's more on the lower end, so more on the mental retardation side. So like he's intellectually delayed and he doesn't speak. He's nonverbal. You know, he's
A
violent.
cop might freaking react to that, not knowing he has.
But that
those
just
problems.
happened.
That's the
That
thing.
just
So
happened.
This is what I'm going to tell you, right? So
Seriously?
I worry
He
about
killed him.
because my son is large. He's 5'8", 5'9", and he's 11.
Mm-hmm.
He's 200 pounds already.
Yeah.
Right? What I worry about is maybe he's with mom and things are getting out of hand, and some person who doesn't know what the hell.
Some white person.
I think it's just a druggie out going crazy.
Calling the police because my son is violent.
Yeah.
He tries to
Karen.
beat up my mom.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Like you can see my hands. This is all from me fighting him.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
Whooped your ass, didn't he?
yeah, and the police will come, and they're going to react to how they're trained.
Yeah.
Because he won't,
Acting violent to
he won't
them.
respond to you. Like he won't respond to your commands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like that freaking worries me. Like they'll freaking kill him.
Yeah.
You know? And so this happened
Yeah, it
last
just happened.
month. This 15-year-old, this on body cam. I watched the video. This family called the police, and I think this is where they messed up because this kid is habitually violent, like my son. So, and there are resources that you reach out when stuff like that happens. Those are numbers that you call. You don't call 911. You call
Right.
this other number. So the police don't come. It's other people. So I don't know if
So they called the police.
So I don't know if the family called police or someone else called the police, and they said what was happening. So the police went to the door. Cops already had their hand. He already had his gun out because they said it was a violent situation, right? The front door is open. So they go to the door, and all you see is this kid, doesn't really look like a kid,
Yeah.
but it's a person running at them with a shovel, and he shoots them. What do? You find out later that kid was severely autistic and having a crisis moment, but he was coming at you with a shovel.
I mean, he could have just ran away from him.
Could have, but they're not trained for that. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you aren't trained for
First
that.
thing he
those-
wants to think is just
Yeah. So I mean, what do you do in that split second though?
Non-lethal.
You're gonna put your gun away and
Okay,
then
but here's my thing: is
tase
why
him or
why
something.
grab the gun instantly before you even know what's going on?
because you were told beforehand it was a
gonna
violent
be-
situation.
yeah,
So-
but why not? Yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm not a cop.
I hate it. It's a lose.
Yeah.
Whatever situation, it's a lose situation for whatever.
It's just messed up. Either
So
way.
I feel terrible for the family. I feel bad for the cop too, because I'm sure he probably was a good person. Now he has to live with that forever. He murdered a 15-year-old kid, you know, an autistic kid at that, you know.
Yeah, it really had no reason to shoot him. You know what I mean? Like he after he realized, like,
But if
oh,
you watch
fuck.
if you watch the video, it literally it's so quick. I don't know what I would have done in that situation either. You know, I will because you remember you have to go off the information that they know. They don't know that it's a special needs person. That they don't know that.
I guess it
it's a
depends
child.
on who calls.
Yeah.
You know, because they don't know. So as a cop, you're going into a violent domestic situation. You're going to be you're going to be on guard, and B, you're going to have a gun, your gun out. So then what do you do? I've seen comments like, "Oh, use a taser, or shoot him in the leg." I'm like,
That's illegal.
cops
You know
aren't
that?
trained for that.
They're not allowed to do that.
No,
No, they're not allowed to shoot. If they could use the gun to shoot someone in the leg to stop them, cops aren't allowed to do that.
how come? You know,
I think it has something to do with if you're a cop is like you said, a cop is trained to pull his gun out. He's meant to kill somebody.
yeah.
So if they shoot him in the leg, there's a chance of him having a gun. He could still shoot you if he's only shot in the leg. You know what I mean? So they're not. I think that's actually against the rules. If they shoot someone in the leg, they're not allowed to do that.
Damn. So I had to talk to the police myself. Like my son was having an episode at the Publix over here, and I went, and the cops were there. The cops weren't there because of him. They were just there shopping. So I went up to them and said, "Hey, come here." I'm like, okay. So they came over, and I introduced them. Said, "Hey, this is my son. He's nonverbal. He's violent. This. I need you to see his face and recognize who he is in case you ever get called, so you don't kill him." I don't ever want to have that conversation. That's fucked up.
But you just did.
I know, but I'm saying shouldn't have to have that conversation.
You did really do that?
Yeah. They were.
What'd they
shopping.
say?
They said, "Oh, thank you for telling us." And my son was fine in the store, but it's because this is the area that they would be called if something like that would have happened.
Yeah, like a public area.
Yeah, so that sucks. So I mean, being a cop is not a.
Were they white cops?
This one was.
I wonder if
Hispanic.
that also has to do with it too. Like certain people being like what we were talking about earlier, like if it was a white cop and it was like your son or
Well,
whatever,
of course, the media is going to jump to that conclusion.
Yeah, that's what I was
automatically.
saying. I feel like that would be.
But the media tries to control narratives for a reason. They try to control where the money's going to come from.
Yeah, I do think there should be some. I think cops do have too much freedom when it comes to.
Look, either way, I'm a rapper. I don't deal with cops.
Fuck the police.
And I can't-
Coming
yeah.
straight
can't
from
have
the
any-
Listen,
underground.
man, I'm a rapper. I
Racism.
automatically like Ice Cube song, NWA.
Well, I can't deal with it. I can't be racist, and I cannot.
So
mess with
if you're
cops.
singing a rap song or rapping a rap song that's not your song, do you say nigga? It's
with an
okay.
A, yeah,
Okay. Around people?
yeah.
See? Why don't you do it?
I don't mean it any type of way.
Oh,
Besides,
he does
I
it.
know.
He
So-
does it.
I don't see why. I think he would say it a little bit more.
Typical, but
So if
No,
you were-
I didn't think so. I don't know. I was raised in Sanford, dude. None of my friends were white, so like it just was a
that's what I'm saying.
nobody
Volusia
cared.
County-
Nobody cared.
No, wait, Sanford's not even in
we
Volusia.
lived
No,
in
Seminole
Seminole and Volusia.
Seminole and Volusia. We just kind of jumped back and forth right
Yeah.
over that.
Because I think everyone lived those shared experiences. So I don't even think that there's
No,
any
I
type
never
of, like-
had that problem until I got older. And
That's because you're
moved to
like when you
more-
get older, you get put into more political situations.
yeah,
Like you have
People
to
are
be in
more
the
matured
situation.
and actually pick sides. Then
So if you were doing like karaoke, which we should all do.
Nope.
city-
not at this age, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't say it, right?
Too
I wouldn't
dangerous
say it. No.
Okay.
in front of people like that, because then that's just like people,
don't know
you're going
me.
out of your they're going out of your way.
It's not
They'll,
my
they'll
friends
find a
that I
reason to
do.
just run their mouths to
On
you
a
for
song or anything like that, I don't say it. You can you can go through all my songs. I don't say it in one song.
You don't say
That's
it
the
yourself,
only
right?
word
that.
that I
And
don't.
whenever I was doing it,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
I don't have
I
a
just
solo
don't.
song.
I know
anyways.
some. I know
But it's
some
crazy
white kids
'cause
that do
nigga
say
rhymes-
that.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So-
kids. Yeah, Timmy Fee on the track. He said it, but he's like trash.
Nigga rhymes with so many things. And
Well,
you
it's,
know how
like I
much of
said, it's
a-
it's
you
a
know how
good
better
it's a
of a
good
rapper I could
feeder
be?
word.
right?
You
It's
know, no, you know how better of a rapper I could be if I said that?
yeah.
Because I
Your
know how to
songs
rap
would just
that way.
sound better.
Because I rap to songs like what these guys are rapping about in the industry, like mainstream or whatever.
Like I said, it's a
And
good feeder word to
it goes-
jump from
Yeah,
one
'cause
subject to the next.
instead of having like a pause, then you say that and it kind of throws you into that next thing.
Me
But not to
personally, I
rhyme.
feel like that word's been like saturated from what it originally was from.
Well, of course. Of course.
I think the definition of it's been switched up a lot of times, but
Yeah,
It'll never go back.
yeah.
I don't know.
which I mean, more saturated it gets, the less and less offensive it gets.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to just not be a thing. To be
I mean,
honest.
honestly, so B come from radio. There are rules and regulations from FCC, right? FCC is the Federal Communications Commission or whatever, Broadcasting Commission. So
Right.
you can't say fuck shit. You can't say that stuff on the air.
But shit, bitch, get really
But
rich.
did you know that nigga and the ER version are not on that list?
As of like, what is that supposed to mean? What does it mean? Like we
You can't say fuck on the broadcast, but you can
you
say
can
the
say
N
that.
word. They won't penalize you
Not-
for it.
Yeah, it's not. There's no violation for that.
That's because someone
It's
fought
like
for that.
so you can say
No,
fuck, but you
they-
can't say.
No, they just so
It would be racist if they didn't. Like if they made it to where you
hold
couldn't.
on. You're almost there.
I think that's something to do with it.
You're almost there. So there is some racism back there because a lot of the stations were spitting out ultra conservative racist rhetoric.
Yeah, during baseball.
they want to be able to say that shit.
Yeah.
During
that's
baseball
true.
and
Like,
stuff
if they're
with Robin.
talking about
What's
it, I
that
wanna
dude's
hear you
name?
say-
That played in baseball, the black guy. They were like really like bagging on him. The Chadwick Boseman played as him.
Jackie Robinson.
There you go.
Yeah.
They did that to him a lot when they
Mm-hmm.
were over the broadcast. They talked bad about him because he's like the only black guy out there, and they just been racial.
Yeah. So it's still not a banned word. Now, granted, that still doesn't prevent the
Banned
radio station.
And now, granted, if you get your ass whooped and you walk out of the building, that's on you. If you say,
Yeah, see, that's another thing. Like,
Yeah, but I'm saying like that's a federal thing. But the radio station you work for, they can still penalize you.
well, yeah, they can be like, all right, you're fine. Or we're gonna
Conduct,
yeah.
code of conduct thing.
put a point on you for something like getting you fired, write you up.
But I had to study that when I worked at the station. I had to look at the book and it tells you all these things, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't see nigga up here. They're like, yeah, we can say it. I'm like, why don't you say it? They're like, we don't say it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna say it.
They don't have to ban it. You just don't say it.
Yeah.
I got a question. Would you guys rather get bit by a mouse or a rat?
What's the difference?
A mouse.
Okay.
A mouse. A mouse is inside, and it's more sometimes smaller. I'm not talking about no scary movie, but listen.
Nah, man, a mouse is inside.
No.
Rat's outside.
No, you get. They're more.
I ain't never
clean.
seen a mouse outside. It's because it's a rat, fool.
They're more clean. A rat.
Nah, I
They're
don't
all
know.
everywhere, nasty and rabies. I don't know. I mean, all of them can have it.
What do you think?
Definitely a mouse.
Mouse?
Because I used to have a pet mouse.
Of course you did. Typical.
Not a mouse. What about a?
No, pet rat. I had
Hamster?
A pet rat. No, I had a pet
Yeah,
rat.
I had
Sorry.
a hamster.
I had a pet rat, but I still want to be bit by a mouse.
I would want to be
Mice
bit
have
by a mouse.
smaller teeth.
I guess. I mean, yeah.
I thought that. What was Jerry on Tom and Jerry?
Mouse.
It was a mouse.
Yeah, I'll take a mouse.
You know they're not all that friendly, right?
Well,
They don't
I'm
go
just
around
going-
big cartoon hammers trying to hit cats. They don't do that.
I'm
Damn
just
sure
still
I
gonna
wanna
ride
be bit
with
by
it.
a rat.
What?
Would you rather get bit by Nathan or a rat?
Nathan.
Or a mouse.
No, you might get tobacco
Nathan or a
poisoning if he
mouse?
bites.
No.
Tobacco poison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll give me cancer.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Do that again?
We won't-
Dude,
Jesus. I don't know. I think I'd rather get bit by probably a mouse. I don't know. Just for some reason, I was thinking about like a field mouse. I was like, I wonder what would hurt worse, a mouse or a rat. But they can both get you like definitely ill.
you get
They
bit
bite
by. What would you rather get bit by a spider, but like a black widow?
All spiders are poisonous or venomous.
Really? Not all of them.
I've
black
never,
widow,
I've
would you
never
get
seen a spider
Black
wrestle
widow,
anything.
black widow, or snake?
It depends. What kind of snake?
Black mamba.
Spider.
Black widow.
Spider, 100%
Why?
spider.
Black
Because
widow.
It would take longer for the venom.
Well, you could
to-
survive a black
yeah.
widow bite. You ain't
Black
surviving.
mamba's pretty
You're not.
crazy.
You're not gonna survive that
You
bite.
can survive that.
A
People
black
have.
mamba? No, you cannot.
I heard
30
you can.
minutes,
Yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah, you get like minimum of like 30 minutes.
Nah, see, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
Just like,
Start
oh
getting
my
mad.
god,
Nah. See,
that
y'all,
spider.
y'all
you
ain't
can,
never been bit. That's
you,
why.
you can survive a black widow bite.
You can survive a black mamba.
No, you
too.
cannot.
It's
I don't think so.
possible.
No, okay. Let me
It
get
is
to you like
possible.
listen.
I've
Let me-
watched YouTube.
Listen,
okay?
I'm gonna put you in a
Watch
scenario.
YouTube.
I'm gonna listen.
You guys.
I'm gonna put you in a scenario.
Okay.
Where do you find most black widows?
Portalets on the job site.
Those are brown widows, but you find them typically around a house.
No, that was a black widow.
Those are brown widows too. You know, brown widows and black widows fight
Brown
like a racial war.
She's seen it with me.
Bro.
I had to put a
Lacoste.
bomb.
They would put bug bombs in there. But anyways, though, for real, like all bullshit aside, where do you typically see black widows?
That's where I mean,
I meant like, I mean, you normally see them in houses and stuff. Okay,
Garages and stuff.
so you're way more convenient to find a hospital in time than a black mama because a black mama's in the middle of Africa.
Well, I won't never be out in Africa. So I'm saying, let's say I'm in my backyard and I'm standing in the garage. Just there's both of them. I just so happened to get
So
bit
this
by-
black widow just spawned in your garage.
Yeah, I guess.
So we're in a simulation.
Someone's pet and they let it loose. or
I'm
something.
taking the black widow because here's the problem. Again, in that scenario, there is no black widows aren't native here, or black mambas aren't native here, so the hospital's not going to have
They're
an
not gonna have the
anti venom.
shit, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Would you rather? Is everybody right-handed?
Yes. I beat off my left, but yeah.
That's interesting. You
So
ever
he
sit-
does the
less
stranger.
real.
You ever sit? Yeah, you
It's
ever
less-
sit on your hand,
It's less real.
have your hand go numb, then do it.
I
That's what
usually
people
see.
say,
Here's
the
my
stranger.
problem. I use my left hand because like my right hand's more prone to hold the phone. You know what I mean? I can't scroll my left. I have to use my phone because it's on the wrong side.
Funny as shit.
Because when I go to if I don't like that page, my thumb doesn't reach all the way
Oh
over to hit the
my
number. I have to
God.
use this picture.
That is
I
fucking
use this
funny.
hand.
Okay. I
No,
was
you
waiting.
use
I was
these-
waiting.
these
He didn't
fingers.
say nothing.
He
He
uses
did
this.
say
I
he
can
was
He
using
uses
it
it.
with
He
my
uses
mouth.
he uses this to like tickle his balls.
Anyway, what I was getting at was, would you rather have a completely broken arm or a completely broken leg?
Like
I've had
shattered.
both of those.
Yeah, he's
So
had
which
both.
one- Which one do you guys want to have? I don't.
You've had them both at the same time.
He's got
Not the same.
rods
Oh,
and
yeah.
pins and
So
stuff.
what was worse?
That's hard.
Was it your dominant hand?
I would think your leg,
Okay. Some say your dominant hand.
I had my foot, my
wrist.
wrist, and my femur broke all at the same time.
from a motorcycle accident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They decided to get into a boxing match with a car.
Yeah.
Lost.
I almost won,
Was it a
so I got KO'd.
was it a Camry?
4Runner, which is surprising.
Yeah, 'cause
because
you
that's what I
have
just
one of those
bought.
right
I just
now.
bought a 2024 4Runner.
Those are nice though.
Yeah, TRD off road.
That's what I wanted.
Those are nice. Why'd you should let him drive?
It is smooth. That thing is nice, dude. For real though.
This is my show, so I got stuck with the driving.
And that thing will keep its value for a long ass time.
That's what they were saying. I was like, I'll just get it.
My Jeep will keep its value. Fuck y'all.
It will.
It will, but
And it's got a Jurassic Park plate.
Not longer than that though.
Yeah, it will.
not longer 4Runner.
You can still get a
Tacomas and 4Runners.
Yeah,
are
2011 4Runner is still $20,000.
Yeah.
Shoot, 1996s are still going for like 10 grand.
Yeah, like that's insane.
He's just trying to get good hopes because that's what he can afford.
Yeah, shit, I would.
That's what it is.
I'd get one too.
Do you know what you look like? Have you ever seen Yellowstone?
Yeah.
You look like Rip.
What? I haven't seen
And
that.
it may be no fighting. It's gonna be with me. Yo fighting? No. All right.
Wait, what's his name?
Rip.
Yeah, let me see that.
Look him up with his black pearl snap on.
I should have wore the cowboy hat then.
Yeah, the cowboy hat would have done it.
All I need,
Cole Hauser.
Yeah, you put some
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. Too
Yeah.
Fast, Too Furious.
I knew he was on Fast and Cole. He's a good actor, dude. I didn't know he was on this show.
Yeah, he plays Rip.
This is Cole Hauser.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera can see.
Looks like a Tim McGraw.
But no, yeah, Cole Hauser's. How is that show?
My dad really liked it. My dad thought it was a
that
good show.
shit-
Everybody I've talked to says it's a really, really interesting show.
It's like people
pretty
say it's like
entertaining.
the white version of like Empire.
Oh God, typical.
I ain't never seen Empire, so.
Okay. Well, I heard
Isn't
it's good.
Empire basically based around the white guy from New York? Or am I thinking of something else?
You're thinking of Power, but
Power.
Power is also was a black.
No,
show.
you'll like
Well, yeah, it
Yellowstone.
was. Before that dude died, before he got killed in the show.
Yeah, he got killed. I probably would. Like if I had time to watch TV shows, I would.
You have time.
I don't have time.
I give you
John
permission.
Dutton is the man. John Dutton for president.
Is
You know
that
he's not real
Is that
person.
Kevin Costner?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. If that's the main
He's an
character.
older guy, played on a Highwayman.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the movie you know Kevin Costner from?
I
yeah.
never watched it. I just seen the. I know he's in a bunch of shit, but
He played Superman's dad too.
yeah, he's in a bunch of movies. I know
Yeah,
that.
Kevin.
This is random. But you
The
said Highwaymen, and
Yeah.
it just made me think of the Disney ride. They took that ride out, right? The Aerosmith.
I didn't. I mean, yeah, Michael said something about that. I was kind of hurt about that.
What, Rock
I
and
don't know
Roller
why that made
Coaster?
me think of
Yeah,
that.
they took away the Aerosmith roller coaster
Yeah.
in Hollywood. They shut it
I don't
down.
know. One of the best ones. I don't know.
Why?
But I'll
They're
tell you
changing
what,
it to something else.
I'll tell you what. That other one. That's probably the best
Which
ride
one?
I've ever been on. The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
I've heard it's really good.
I
Can't
thought
be.
you
It
went on
can't. It can't be better than Velocicoaster. No, it
Dude,
wasn't open yet.
Not Velocicoaster.
Velocicoaster is
so
the
here-
best.
It's weird. So it's like better in its own complete different way. It would be the best ride in the world on like a scale of like something else. It's not.
No.
It's not Velocicoaster. That.
What
ride
about you?
right
What about
there.
you, Nate? You're not really engaged in this episode. What's going on?
What do you mean?
You got any questions? You got any concerns?
No, I'm just listening, bro.
Nate, can you fit on rides?
Is that a fat joke?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I can fit on rides. Can you?
No.
I
No,
can
I
fit.
can't,
It
which
just
is
really
really weird.
depends.
No, you can't.
It depends. What kind of ride you talking about?
So you have the different type of rides. You have the rides that have the shoulder latch, right?
Shoulder mounts.
Those are difficult for me because I have a wider shoulder, so it's not my gut or anything.
Let's not church it
Right.
up.
Huh?
You know, I'm more.
I'm saying those
You know,
are
more
difficult.
bulk,
Yeah, more of a big dude. So.
Those are, you know,
Those are
don't fit real.
difficult for me because they don't come down, so you have to like latch it right there. And then you have the flap ones. We have the. Those are hard too because
Those ones are a little difficult, yes.
So
But just due to the ride that you do to the girls, just pick your stomach up and lift it over.
No, that don't work, bro.
I tried.
do
Yo,
so
that
yeah,
reminds me. Did you ever get on that drop coaster on iDrive
Oh god.
or Icon Park?
They shut it down already.
is that the one that the guy died?
Yeah,
died?
a week after I got on it.
Shit.
The opening, I got on there and went, and then my buddy went twice.
That kid smacked the ground
And
hard.
then a week later, that next
you
weekend,
saw that video?
he hit, which that sucks, bro. Like that ride scared the shit
Did
out
you
of me.
watch it?
I seen it, yeah.
The video?
You heard it. It was
That's messed
loud.
up though, because like that was definitely their fault.
Yeah, because they didn't even secure him in
He
there.
shouldn't even been on it. Nonetheless, like they didn't secure him very well. And I know when
They
I was on it, it
sued
was
them,
real
didn't they?
sketchy, dude. It was,
Yeah, they sued him. They
No.
tore it
yeah,
down.
they took it down.
Yeah, I know.
They
I know
tore
that,
it right down.
I know they finished it, had over for like 2 weeks, and took it right back down.
Yep.
Now, I
I
really
went
have
on
a
it.
question for you.
I have a video of my buddy being on it.
With roller coasters and anything that for rides, I should say. Do you like riding where your feet dangle?
Angle the dangle.
I don't know why.
Because I don't ride the ones where my feet dangle.
The Hulk, your feet dangle.
No.
on
I
that,
don't
right?
know. What
Dueling Dragons used
what
to
about
have it.
Dueling Dragons?
Dueling Dragons.
I
Is
remember
But that's
You
gone.
can get
That's
on
got
there?
Hagrid now.
No, they took it out.
It's like a bike.
Wait, so they okay? So sometimes
Wait.
did they completely replace it,
Yes.
or just
they,
like
okay,
gone?
so they rethemed it at first. So it's still the Dueling Dragons, but it was like a Harry Potter ride.
yeah?
And then they completely destroyed it and then put a whole new ride up with a new cart and everything.
Yeah, it's not there, completely gone. They took it out. It's just a piece of land, and then
And they put a whole new track up. Now it's the Hagrid ride, the motorbike ride.
I got a blowjob back there one time.
where?
I used to work at Universal.
Hell yeah.
I know, but where? Like in the ride?
No, like behind the scenes over there.
Behind the scenes,
Was
like
she at
the
least a
ET?
good looking? Was she at least a good looking girl?
Dude, most of the girls that worked at Universal were fucking hot.
That doesn't tell me the question though.
Yes.
Can't see a picture.
Nigga, this was like 17 years ago. Like
They still had
we
Polaroids.
didn't have cell phones, cell phone with cameras back then. We had fucking the Razor.
Hey, hold on. He puts like the little thing over his head. It's like
Bro,
his
I
flash.
had a fucking T-Mobile Sidekick. That's how long ago I worked. when I
Still
worked
had a
at
camera,
Universal.
so
It
now you
did, but
just
it was like
lied.
it was like a 1.2 megapixel camera.
She might have looked like a Minecraft character, but it would have been
Like blocky.
the tits are like the nipples like way over here because like the
Nah, but no, we yeah, she was hot. Most of the chicks were hot too.
How'd you
he
pull
was
that
back
off?
there. He was back there having sex.
What do you mean how
Like in Minecraft?
How'd I pull it off?
Like, how did that happen?
We just were flirting and shit all day, and then just was like,
Without getting
Who
caught,
brought
I guess.
that up? Like you want a churro, and then like that's how that happened. I don't know.
Typical.
What do you want? You want to taste this turkey
I got
leg?
this turkey leg. This turkey leg.
Emu leg. Emu leg.
That's true. It is an emu leg.
Nah, we was making out, and then she decided to do her thing. And I'm not gonna be like, no, you know.
No,
Push
don't
her
eat my
away.
candy apple.
Ew, stop.
Was she what?
Ew, stop.
Oh,
They said, did you ask if she was white?
No.
That's what I heard. Did
Was
you
she
hear
white or
that?
black?
I heard that too.
Mandela
Yeah.
effect. Wow. Mandela effect. We were just talking about this. I could have sworn I heard, was she white? I heard that.
Oh, sorry.
Arthur.
That might have
Is
been
that what
you.
you said?
No. Just kidding.
That
Bro,
wasn't me.
Somebody fucking
Somebody said that. I heard it.
I heard it
We
too.
can listen back on the video because
But no, maybe you didn't say it. Arthur may be talking to us.
But she was.
So maybe he's curious. Was she white?
Yes.
Typical.
Typical. That is
figures.
typical.
What?
Now I need to see a picture so I know not to fuck with her.
That's right.
She lives in California now. But
Oh,
She works at Universal out
Still
there.
talk to her.
I haven't talked to her in years. But
Your wife gonna see this podcast?
No, she doesn't watch anything he does.
she ain't gonna see shit. Even if she did,
She ain't gonna pack you no more snacks. I'll tell you that.
I think she's trying to kill me.
That's probably true. I mean, after our conversation, she probably is trying to kill you.
Yeah, she's trying to kill me. So, but no. All right, what we got next, Brad? Because I think, man, how long have we been running? Yeah.
That's
so-
good. All right, let's move on to our bizarre facts. What do you got?
all right, this is also a question.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bizarre theme, but it's a question, right? So
Like a interaction
I
kind
want
of
you
thing.
guys- so you guys all
To all
know.
participate.
Yeah, it's
you
a
all know
participation
you all
grade.
know the Hoover Dam.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Do you know the Hoover Dam?
Yeah.
I knew the Hoover
thing that
Bloods
beavers
too.
make. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Jesus. Dude, the disappointment on his fucking face. Bro, you gotta be fucking shitting me. All right, you're out of this one.
You do know the Hoover
Yes, I
Dam.
know what the Hoover Dam is.
Where is it?
I don't know where it is, but I know it holds all the water back.
Is it not in, it's not in Vegas, right?
Are you asking
Nevada?
where?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
It's where Fast and Furious
Let him
took place.
finish his
Just as
shit.
long as you know what the Hoover Dam is, where it is, it's
Yeah,
the biggest
yeah.
dam structure we have here in the
Yeah,
country.
Biggest
Beavers
damn
built it.
dam.
Okay.
So when it was being built, a lot
Bill.
of
Wait, wait.
I list
Bill.
I list that shit.
Bitch, I like the fuck.
That's fucking
A
hilarious.
lift kicking in.
When it was being built.
That's fucking funny. A lot of people died when it was being built, right?
Built. Got it.
How many people died? That's the question.
It's in the 900s, wasn't it?
No, it's less than 100.
5.
Fifth.
They're playing the price.
I'm gonna say.
Are we gonna prices right it?
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna say the 32.
So if I go over,
32. Okay. Tyla Tyme.
20 people.
20.
so as if I go over, I lose, right?
My
No.
fucking God,
50
just answer the
people.
question.
50 people.
65.
You're the closest.
Typical.
96 people died while building the Hoover
Because they
Dam.
fell and shit.
Yeah, fell or other work accidents.
What ethnicity were they?
I don't think they listed that.
Are you sure? Because someone may have pushed them. at that time.
They could.
You know what I mean? Did you guys? I mean, this is not my bizarre fact, but the Wall of China. Anytime someone died, they would just put them under the wall and just keep building over them.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
The Great Wall of China. They did that. Did you guys see the fucking people that the wall was in their way, so they started destroying it so you could get through?
On what?
The Great Wall of China. It was in their way, so they took machines and started busting the wall down so they can get through.
That real?
Look it up. Seriously, right now, look it
Recent?
up. You have no choice. Look it up. No, I'm just kidding.
This
But
just happened?
this happened about a year and a half ago. There was some couple or something like that. They had machines and they were trying to get through, so they just started destroying the fucking wall to go across.
Dude, that's like prison time.
That's more than prison time. I wouldn't be surprised. I got executed.
Yeah, they probably got executed.
Go ahead.
so do any of y'all know how long a panther lives?
A panther,
Just
like,
a panther.
like a wildcat.
Yeah.
16 years.
Well, normally a contract's up after the first season.
What?
The NFL,
That's hilarious.
No,
because their team sucks so bad.
no, but like an actual panther. the
Okay,
animal.
well, if you tell us, we'd know.
20 years.
20 years is actually a long time. I wonder if they've ever. I mean, you should have found out how many panthers actually live that long without being killed or shot. And
Somebody in captivity.
yeah, well, no, like in the wild. Like how long can an animal live in the
Natural
wild?
panther?
Yeah,
Please. Would you rather be a panther, lion, tiger, or jaguar?
I feel like lions deal with the worst.
And you're a male version.
Lion.
Tiger.
Say it again.
Lion, tiger, jaguar, or
Panther.
a panther?
If it's a Bengal, I'm taking a tiger.
Tiger.
Tiger. Yeah, me too.
Siberian Bengal tiger. Yeah,
What about you, Nate?
I'll be a panther.
Panther?
of course you would. I get at least
I want to
20
be a black
years.
panther, man.
Typical.
Just so you can.
You
say
do
that?
realize that's not a black panther, right? It's actually a leopard. Just so you know, it's not a panther at all.
Thought I was a
Just so you know. No, it's a leopard that has a skin.
About me for what?
You have
Deficiency.
a interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
I
bizarre
do.
fact. Go ahead.
So sloths, they can hold their breath longer than a dolphin.
Say what?
A sloth can hold their breath longer than a
I
dolphin.
mean, I heard you. I'm just say what?
A
So
sloth can
how long? How long can a sloth hold his breath?
a sloth for 45 minutes.
45 fucking minutes.
All right, you're
10
up.
minutes for a.
Here you went. You weren't paying attention. The
No,
damn.
I heard that. I'm saying he's up. He can hold.
But
his breath.
but I guarantee you that nothing can beat a girl giving him a blowjob to hold their breath.
They would have to.
They
They
would
would have
out,
to hold their breath.
that's what I'm saying. They would outlast anything.
No, but yeah,
Wow.
it's 10 minutes for a dolphin.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's like the one animal. Like that's so
They have
weird.
to come back
This
up
animal
for-
lives
In the water. Yeah, but you gotta remember, a lot of people be blown off by that because the thing is, they don't even realize that a dolphin's a mammal.
Isn't that crazy?
how
That
do they
really
sleep?
is like something that's very interesting.
How do dolphins sleep?
How do they sleep?
On the beach?
No, really though, because if you're in
On
the
their
water
boogie
and you're
boards, of
unconscious,
course.
how do you know to come up every 10 minutes?
They probably sleep with their noses like they float. I don't know.
They don't float like that. No,
A boat just hits them.
because whales too. Whales gotta come up. Whales are mammals too.
I don't know if they even
They
sleep.
have to go somewhere to put their noses up.
Now I'm just going off a limb.
Or
Here.
do they not
I
sleep?
think I saw this in one of the zoo books. Do you remember the zoo books from like our childhood?
Yeah, had like different colored.
Yeah, I think now I could be wrong here. I think what they said was because you know how our brains are right hemisphere, left hemisphere. I think what happens with dolphins and other mammals is that when they sleep, only one hemisphere goes to sleep, and the other
Yeah, their
one,
other brain is working.
and the
So they're
other
naturally
one,
breathing.
well,
on
the
their
other
own.
one will raise them up to get air, and then
Well,
Wonder if
that's
they
what the
get any
blowhole
good
was for.
sleep.
yeah, well, yeah,
To get air.
yeah.
There's no way they get.
But
good
I'm saying if you're unconscious, you have to physically go up to
Yeah, so you're probably right. That sounds right because dolphins are extremely smart.
yeah. So that's crazy. All right, what about you?
So my bizarre fact is, did you guys know? This is probably not that big a deal, but you guys know that because we were talking about this earlier, so it's funny that we brought it up. But ants don't have lungs.
So how do they?
Ants don't have lungs at all. I don't know. I didn't get that
So
far,
they
but
don't need- they
I
don't-
didn't get
they
that.
I
don't
didn't
need
get that far. The show started, but
They don't need to breathe.
all I know is ants don't have lungs. If I had to guess, it probably has something to do with like their exoskeleton filtering.
Okay.
But they don't breathe. They don't have lungs.
Did you get when y'all were in school? Did y'all do the whole dissecting thing, or was that past?
I didn't.
past
I
to
didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to
With the
dissect
frog,
I think a heart,
I didn't get to do that.
a cow heart,
a cow
I,
heart?
like a
I
pig
was
heart or
probably
something like that.
suspended or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You also dropped out
Yeah,
before the time they do that.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
27.
Okay. All right. So you
Turned
were
28
you
in
born in
July.
'97?
I'm 25.
No, I was born in 95.
Said it myself, did it?
5.
34.
So you'll be
28 in July.
You're right.
29.
Okay.
And you're what? 60,
Yeah, I would
right?
know my birthday.
60?
Yeah, 60.
Yeah, Phil, I know when I was born.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Sorry that I corrected you. Look a little pissed when I did that. Sorry, I was born that day.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, it was 95.
But
My
yeah,
wife's was
ants don't have
97.
lungs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Roaches have
either.
lungs?
Do what?
Do most insects like that have?
Probably not. It seems like exoskeleton bugs don't.
So how the fuck do they? That's weird.
Nah,
Yeah.
typical.
Well, all y'all had animals except me. Shit, I should have fucking thought of something.
Think of an animal one real quick. Come
And
on.
we didn't even talk neither. I didn't know his or his.
Well, I did ask you about this. What would you rather be? But that's not an interesting fact. I didn't know that lions sleep like 20 hours a day, but the male lions do. But
Lazy as fuck.
yeah, and they're not. And lions aren't actually in the jungle.
No, there's no such thing as that. It's a Bengal.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear
Really?
the term "king of the jungle,"
Lion, yeah, when they say the lion is the
Yeah,
king of the
they're like
jungle,
on a field.
they live in they live in a savanna.
they live in the desert. Yeah,
And savannas and like caves and stuff.
They're not in-
King of the grass or something.
yeah. What the fuck?
One rock that he's like a king of.
And a hippo would kill a lion. An elephant would kill
Easily.
a lion.
I don't know about an elephant. By itself or the pack of lions, I don't think
hippos
so.
their jaws are like
They're dangerous. They
crazy.
kill crocodiles, lions, and then it goes in the water.
Just
A
smash
hippo will kill it.
You imagine getting
They just cut it in half because their jaws are too powerful.
I've seen a pack of lionesses eating a crocodile. They were getting that motherfucker out.
In person, come on.
No.
You at least got to be, tell the whole
On
story.
the YouTubes. Okay?
On the YouTubes, you went to a dark hole like animals attacking each other.
like 3
Well, it
different
started out as sex videos and ended up there.
That's what I'm saying. My YouTube recommended list is fucked.
Yeah, that was on the PH.
Who else gets stuck on them one videos before you go to sleep though? Where like them people are like digging holes
In
and
India,
making
a
like
pool.
yeah.
That's
but-
just I don't like those
Sleep
videos. Those
to
are
it.
so fake.
Are they really?
Nah,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
no, those have been proven to be fake. They have tractors come in and do it.
Don't destroy my.
Yeah, don't do
illusion.
that,
No,
man. I
listen, they
can't go
have
to
mini
sleep.
excavators come in and do it,
I can't go to
and
sleep
they have people
anymore.
helping them.
Now I'm gonna watch those videos and look for like a tire track.
No, look for it.
something that they forgot.
People
to-
have caught pictures of like the outside of them and filming it, and there was people while they're doing one thing. There's people over there helping them build another part. There's like a mini excavator.
Damn.
Well, not watching that anymore.
Sorry to ruin your guys'
Ruined the
dreams,
dream,
but
man.
I did wonder. They used to walk
Now you're
forever to
gonna
put
affect their
water in the
views.
damn things.
You're affecting their views now.
Yeah, it's kind of
well. Sorry.
All right. Sign up for Brad's hard rock.
Well, we'll put that in the description, or not the description, but like the comments. You can click on my Hard Rock thing and lose your money just as well as we did. So
I'm also on Spotify. Anybody?
for Tyla Tyme, he's on Spotify.
is it spelled any
Yeah,
type of way?
TYLA and then TYME.
Okay, be careful because that girl's name is Tyla now.
That girl's so
Tyme.
fine
That
too,
water
boy.
song?
Huh?
She sings the water song.
You don't know? I think she's Jamaican.
She's Trinidad, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's,
Oh,
dude,
I
she's
know
so
what
fun.
you're
She was
talking
on
about. Yeah,
Kai's.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it is. But
She
it's
was
not
on Kai's
Tyla Tyme.
Sinet's stream.
I'm saying you should capitalize on that,
It's Tyla Tyme.
but it's still Tyla is still the first word.
You can use that as a keyword, so when they look up her, you'll
that's what
pop up
I'm saying.
too.
That-
Or hers.
you hear it?
Yeah, you heard that?
that's how Soulja Boy got famous. You do know that, right?
Yeah. He finessed his way into
Yes.
like lying about his. Like,
Well, yeah,
different
because he
stuff.
was LimeWire. He would take people who were searching for Jay-Z or whatever, Dirt Off Your Shoulder.
So he would put
He
their
would
name.
put that track as the name of his song, and they would, they listed the song like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck
No,
is this?"
they put their name of their song and people
Yeah,
would
so
think
like,
it's
oh,
that
Jay Z,
song.
and
Yeah.
they start streaming the shit out of it.
Soulja Boy. So
So real quick, in the comments, let us know. We're thinking about starting a stream. Let us know if you guys think we should do that if you'd watch it. So, but this is the Mad Pear podcast. Thank you guys for watching.
see ya.